Welcome. Let's chat. Come on now. I know you want to. I know you got shitloads going on, but still, I'm sure you can find some time in your life to come and have a chat with me. There's Mr. Unknown show. I wish I was part of the crew. If only I was part of the crew, I could be part of them. But I'm not part of the Mr. Unknown crew. It's just you and me. It's just us. It's just us, baby. You know you want to. What I'll do is I'll sing you a Meatloaf song, okay? Meatloaf. Paradise. Ready? I remember every little thing as if it happened only yesterday. I won't sing too loud because of neighbours. I remember every little thing as if it happened only yesterday. Parking by the lake, there's not another car in sight. And I never had a girl looking any better than you did. All the kids at school, they were wishing they were me that night. Now our bodies are so close and tight. Never felt so good, never felt so right. And we're glowing like the metal on the edge of the knife. Glowing like the metal on the edge of the knife. Well, come on. Hold on tight. Come on. Hold on tight. Though it's cold and lonely in the deep dark night, I can see paradise by the dashboard light. Oh, ain't no doubt about it, we were doubly blessed. 'Cause we were barely 17 and we were barely dressed. Ain't no doubt about it, baby gotta go and shout it. Ain't no doubt about it, we were doubly blessed. 'Cause we were barely 17 and we were barely dressed. Baby, don't you hear my heart? You gotta turn off the radio. I've been waiting so long for you to long have some fun. And I gotta let you know that you never regret it. So open up your eyes, I got a big surprise. I'm gonna make you feel alright. Well, I wanna make you roll around. Now our bodies are so close and tight. It never felt so good, it never felt so right. And we're glowing like the river on the edge of the night. Glowing like the middle on the edge of the night. Well, come on. Hold on tight. Well, God. It's hard work. It's hard work singing. Singing. Singing, forever singing. No. Nobody's joining me. Oh man, there used to be a time where YouTube was exciting. Not anymore, man. It's just like gone downhill. Hey, oi, Lenny! Lenny, you're in the house, mate. You come to my rescue, mate. Lenny to the rescue, mate. I was fucking dying there, you know. Fucking singing Meatloaf. Don't know what the fuck going on about, mate. Fucking died. So glad you're there, mate. So glad you're here. Love it. Lenny's in the house, everyone. Yeah, I did, Lenny. Right? And I tell you, Lenny, you got some shit-stirring little cunts out there who want to get in between us, right? But just make fucking aware, I would give up Ted Lasso any day of the fucking week to go live for my loyal fans, mate. Honestly, it really fucking upset me having that shit-stirring little prick of a man. Well, you can't even call him a man, could you? The arsonist, the convicted arsonist. He made me sick, he did. But anyway, honestly, mate, I'd never do that to you, Lenny. You know, yeah, man, too fucking right. I was watching Ted Lasso, really good episode, right? Loving it. I was loving it. And then I saw a little thing from you saying, go live, Matt. You know, don't hide behind fluffy videos. And I went, fuck, I'll do anything for my loyal Lenny, I call you, Lenny. No, look. I'm not fucking about. Look at that. My number one, you got number one status. Loyal Lenny. Mate, the fucking, he's just some dick brain. Anyway, my magical imaginary girlfriend's just saying goodnight. Give me a sec. That's good. I just sorted my girlfriend out. Yes, hello, Rick's TV. Hello, Rick's TV. Welcome, sir. Welcome. When did you fall out with... Well, I'll tell you, Rick. Thank you, first of all, Rick. I haven't seen your name around here. I first fell out with Tony Harris, Tony the convicted arsonist Harris, when he just kind of like came out of the blue somewhere, right, Rick? And started calling me a narcissist. And of course, wet-brained Paddy. You know wet-brained Paddy? Wet-brained Paddy was kind of like all over him in agreement. Yeah, so basically, Rick, thanks for coming on, by the way, Rick. Really kind of you for jumping in. Yeah, basically, this prick out of nowhere starts going on how my kids deserved another father than me. You know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck is this prick going on about? Yeah, so Tony, the convicted arsonist Harris, I mean, the guy's a fucking nobody in my eyes, you know what I mean? He's another one who's fucking using my fame and infamous fee, you know what I'm talking about. He's fucking grabbing on my fucking coattails, mate. Horrible little fucking toe rag. That's what he is, Mr. Rick. Lenny says, who is that attractive brunette woman getting a headshot there? Looks like. Yeah, it does, doesn't it, mate? Anyway, Abby's here. Abby's just rung. Abby's just texting. I've still got my girlfriend just texting, so I've got to be careful not to reply to each other. What's Rick's? It was my group, right, Rick? What's going on, mate? Sorry, man. I just got my girls texting me. Right, yes, I've only got 2 more nights. Right. Don't know what Lenny's going on about. Is he still friends with the mouse? Yeah, well, no one likes him, Rick. No one likes him, but he's a useful idiot. So the mouse would kind of like smile and nod and go, yeah, well done, little boy, and pat him on the head, you know what I mean? But it doesn't mean it's still friends. I mean, fucking the mouse uses people, come on. Nina Kingus. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Nina Gingus, yes. Yes. Does, isn't it? She looks a bit like that, doesn't she? But I tell you, watching Matt Taylor TV, it's one of those things that does send shivers down your spine, you know what I mean? Oh, what? Should we have a bit of Rick?
Meets the devil with a broken heart. He says, I've been let
it's a
down
great song.
by the
Great
armies
song.
of darkness. Oh, my whole life's a mess. And God says,
oh, here we go. Let's see what Rick's saying. Matt, those images of half-naked women, bit pervy for a man your age with teenage children. No, not really, Rick. Disagree with that totally. All the women that are shown in my videos are over 19, so they're adults. I don't think that's all. If you think it's a bit pervy, I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm in a sexual relationship at the moment. Sex is important for me. And well, you know, you're welcome to your opinion, Rick. You know, are you in a relationship at the moment? Still a bit pervy? Well, yeah, I'm a bit of a perv, to be honest. I love a bit of sex. Love it. I don't mind being called a pervert, Matt Taylor. Thank you very much. I enjoy a very healthy sex life with my girlfriend. Are you in a relationship, Rick? So don't come in here and start telling me what's pervy, what isn't, mate. It's all about perspective. You're in a gay relationship. Well, there you go. Well, I'm really happy for you. I'm really happy. You know, maybe if you express yourself and you express your sexuality, what kind of images would you use? You know? Everyone's fucking entitled to express themselves, Rick. You know, you don't fucking go around criticising LGBT, do you, when they do all the fucking gay parades? You fucking coming on and start fucking calling me a perv because I express my sexuality. Fuck off, Rick. Little cunt. Ain't in the fucking mood. Prick. Coming here, fucking being a bit anti. First time jumping in and you being anti little cunt like this. Fuck off. What? There's a beautiful woman. There's a beautiful woman who's showing herself off and you say it's pervy. Yeah, I don't fucking mind. You can fucking say it's pervy. You must be right, mate. You must be right. Got a bit defensive because I'm not actually a pervert. You know. I've been in a stable relationship for the last 8 years. Oh, no, don't tell me that I should be ashamed of myself. That's what's wound me up. You coming on and having a dig at me and making out that I should be ashamed of myself. You know, fuck off. Fuck off, Rick. I don't know you. You don't know me. And you're coming on shaming me or belittling me. Fuck off, you idiot. We live in a world in which the woman's body is celebrated. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fuck it. I don't give a fuck, mate. I don't give a fuck what vibes you feel as if I'm giving off. Right? To be honest, you give off fucking more than creepy vibes. You give off kind of like psychopath, dark, red room with kids vibe, to be honest, mate. Well, if you want to be honest, if you want to come on to my space and kind of like be honest with me, I want to be honest with you, right? You fucking give me the big fucking creeps. Like, dark shit creeps. You know what I mean? And I'd rather you just fuck off, actually, Rick. Because you're giving me the creeps, mate. Fucking hell. I'm fucking sick and tired. You know, the only reason I'm fucking here, the only reason I gave up Ted Lasso is because I got my #1 subscriber says go live. Yeah, fuck off, Rick. Fuck off. Go and fucking hang out with your Plisco the porn bomber and your dog beating mates. Go on. Fucking idiot. No, you look like a paedophile. That's the thing I didn't want to say out loud. But seeing as you come in and make me I'm one. You give off the vibe that you're a fucking paedophile, Rick. That's something I didn't want to say. Matt used to have great content. Yeah, do you know why I haven't got great content? Because cunts like you get rid of my channels. And then you come on it and boast about it. Fuck off, pervy. Pedo Rick. I don't fucking want you here. You're a fucking dick brain. Fuck off. Right. Now where's Simon Lord? Where's Simon Lord? Get rid of fucking... You are fucking out of here. I'm not having fucking low life pieces of shit like Rick TV coming onto my fucking platform and sprouting mistruths and bullshit. No, mate, that don't fucking happen. So I tell you what, you can fuck off. Rick's TV, fucking out of here. I ain't got fucking time for dickheads like you, Rick. I have not got time for dick brains like you who come on and antagonize and fucking poke and itch and then fucking make out that I should be ashamed of myself because I love the female body. Fuck you. Fuck off. Fuck off. Yeah, whatever, mate. Whatever. Fuck off. Good God, mate. You know, that's why it's hard work, Lenny. But, you know, like I said, I'll do it for you, mate. I'll always do it for you. Because I love my thing. But I've got to be allowed to express myself, right? I've got to be allowed to express myself. And I love the woman's body, right? I'm a fucking heterosexual man, mate. I'm fucking passionate. And I love making love. And if I can see a fucking beautiful woman strut her stuff, I'm going to fucking watch a beautiful woman strut her stuff. But what I'm not going to do is feel ashamed for it. I'm not going to feel ashamed of my sexuality. Then you've got Rick here, a gay man, coming on, telling me, I've got to be ashamed. It ain't fucking right. And it ain't going to fucking happen on Matt Taylor TV. Especially not when I'm in my fucking Roy Kent mode. You know what I mean? Because of you nasty cunts, all my lives are going on private now. Yeah. None of you can be trusted. Nasty. I'm wrapping it up at 20 minutes. Lenny. Fucking, you know, I don't mind. But if no one's going to join me, mate, I'm not fucking doing it. It goes both ways, you know what I mean? I go live to make a safe space for you. I don't go live so people can come on and fucking shame me. Because I've got nothing to be shamed about. Don't fucking come in here. Yes, I have met an asexual. Yes, I have. I live in Brighton, Lenny, for goodness sake. You know what I mean? Right, Lenny, we're wrapping up at 20 minutes, mate. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. You're missing my questions, son. I know, buddy. I know, Blad. Listen, I'm off, Lenny. I'm going to go back, watch a bit of Ted Lasso. I don't appreciate people like Mr. Rick coming in, trying to shame me for my sexuality. Hey, listen, I'm heterosexual and I'm proud. Lenny, anytime, mate, anytime, just say the word and I will be there for you until the next time. I love you. As King Arthur loves you too. Okay, Lenny. For you, I'll stay. Lenny. But let's have a little promotional song while I collect my thoughts. But I tell you now, I am not going to apologise for being me. I am not going to apologise for my sexuality. And I'm certainly not fucking going to apologise for loving the woman's body. There's nothing I love more than a beautiful lady. Right, I'm going to put a bit of Rick Astley on. I'm going to have a break, regroup. Lenny, I'm not going anywhere, blood. Don't worry, blood. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. Right? Chillax. Okay. Rick Astley is coming up next. I don't know what you're talking about, Jason Donovan, blood. But here's Rick Astley instead.
God walks home through the local park, meets the devil with a broken heart. He says, I've been let down by the armies of darkness. Oh, my whole life's a mess. And God says, I got the cure. I'm holding on to something pure. I got the cure. You gotta do is dance, pick your feet up. All you gotta do is dance, feel the beat, love. All you gotta do is dance, dance with me. Now the devil thanks God and is on his way.
I went on the Matt Taylor experience once,
stride, what a
and well, I just haven't been the same again since.
Along comes a cracker with a gun in his hand. Beelzebub knows he's got to save this man. And the devil says, I got the cure. I'm holding on to something pure. I got the cure for you. All you gotta do is dance, pick your feet up. All you gotta do is dance, feel the beat, love. All you gotta do is dance.
You are watching the Matt Taylor Experience.
All you gotta do is dance.
Watch Matt Taylor TV. Civil entertainment. Don't be a stalker like Alex Fairfield. Watch the Matt Taylor Experience. Listen to the talker. Matt Taylor.
Singing out like a gospel choir. And the branches in the park rose up to become their chariots of fire. Oh, fire. Yeah. They rose up to become their chariots of fire.
And the benches in the park rose up and they danced with God and Beyonce.
God says, all you gotta do is dance, pick your feet up. All you gotta do is dance, feel the beat, love. All you gotta do is dance, dance with me. All you gotta do is dance, pick your feet up. All you gotta do is dance, feel the beat, love. All you gotta do is dance, dance with me. All you gotta do is dance, pick your feet up. All you gotta do is dance, feel the beat, love. All you gotta do is dance, dance with me.
Okay, everyone. Yeah, lost you, did I? Lost you all. I was just going over what Rick TV said there. Really? Find it quite. Hey, we got Justin's in the house. Yes, I will be. Absolutely, Lenny. I will be covering the coronation. Damn right. Unless I'm busy. Big shout out to Duskades. Rick Astley never gonna give you up. Was that a joke there, Lenny? Did you hear about Tupperware going bust? Chelsea not scoring tonight cost me £1,000. Just got in, Lenny. What was the score? 2-0 to Madrid, Real Madrid. So listen, Rick TV's come on here, right? No, I'm just not a paedophile, Monarchy. There's a difference, Lenny. I'm all for monarchy. You know, I think it's... Hey, listen, I'm a king's man, for goodness sake. I'm King Arthur through and through. You know what I mean? I'm fucking real brute, mate. You know what I mean? I'm real fucking brute, mate. You know what I mean? I'm fucking King Arthur through and through. Give me a sec. I'll come back to you on that, right? Just give me a sec. I just want to finish off with what I'm saying to Lenny. Yeah, no, mate. I'm all for monarchy. I'm just not for pedo monarchy. Right? So, what did Rick say, right? What happened? What happened, mate? Justin? The fucking prick comes on here, right? Do you know I love women, right? You know that, don't you? I fucking love women. I love women, man. I love women. Right? The guy fucking starts calling me a perv. It was like, okay, fair enough. Fucking hell, you know, you don't have to fucking tell everyone. Yeah, I'm a bit of a perv. Fucking, so what? Aren't fucking all fucking men pervs? You know, okay, Rick. It's like, fucking hell, nice that you come on. I've never seen you on my fucking chat room again. That's all right, but you come and calling me fucking perv. It's like, okay, mate. Fucking, then he goes, you should be ashamed of yourself. It's like, whoa, no. Why should I be ashamed of myself? And then he comes out that he's gay. No, I'm in a gay relationship. The guy is my age. I done obsess over young men. So what does that mean? So he's done his obsession with young men. He's coming on here calling me a fucking perv because I love the form of a woman's body. Nah. And then he starts going, I'm giving off pervy vibes. And then, right, what really fucking got my back up, he said, you sound like a pedo. Making excuses now, Matt. And well, if we're gonna be honest with each other, mate, honestly, his fucking profile gives off pedo vibes. Yeah, so there you go. Fucking, I'm not happy. Not happy with Rick fucking TV. Prick TV. I know he was. Oh, fucking tell me something I don't know, mate. Don't blame people, mate. It gets you nowhere. Fucking blaming people gets you fucking nowhere. So my advice is to don't blame anybody anymore. Calling a hetero male a perv and he hiding behind being gay. What the actual fuck is that? Yes, Lenny, thank you, mate. Lenny saw it all, Justin. Lenny saw it all. It's fucking nasty, it was. Fucking nasty. But anyway, I'm going to be getting my boys, my King Arthur round table on it tomorrow. I'm going to be making a fucking fuss of it. I'm going to be making an example of Rick fucking TV. Just like I made an example of Monka today. Yeah, too fucking right he went on Paris. Fucking... Well, I'll tell you, yeah, good conversation going on. Of course he is. He's quite, and he's not the only one who's obsessed with me, mate. He's not the only one who's obsessed with me. And can I tell you why they're obsessed with me? Because they cannot do what I do. Right, see this girl on the TV at the moment, on the screen. She's a gorgeous woman, big boobs, shaking it all about. So fucking what? I'm really upset with that fucking Monka TV. And I'm gonna write down what Lenny says, right? Because Lenny's making a good point. Lenny's saying, calling a hetero male a perv and he hiding behind being gay. Question mark. What the fuck is that? Thank you, Lenny. Thanks, bud. I'm with you on that. What the fuck is that all about? You know? It ain't on. It isn't on. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? He was hoping you'd say something homophobic, get you cancelled. Yeah, I saw it through it. But what he doesn't appreciate is that I'm from Brighton. You know, all my family friends. Well, I'm gay, for goodness sake. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. What does it matter about sexuality? Bringing sexuality. And then, what annoyed me, and again, you summed it up better than anyone, Lenny. Again, you did. And I'm going to write down what you said, because he brings the fucking P word into it. Look, and that's what you said. You said, Lenny, that's a slur thrown about too often now, calling people creepy or pervy. Shitty behaviour. Thanks for that, because I totally get where you're coming from. Totally get where you're coming from. But he is a perv. But he is pervy, Lenny. You know, look the fucking. Just look at that fucking scary profile picture. That is fucking scary as fuck. That's not nice, mate. That is not nice. Rick TV. Hey, guess what, Rick TV? You've made an enemy out of me. And now, you're on my hit list. And I'm gonna fucking expose you for being a nasty piece of shit. Prick TV. I reckon YouTube will be better off without you on it. Prick TV. So that's why I'm gonna make sure you get off it. Prick TV. Rick TV. Prick TV. Hey, Prick TV, you've made an enemy out of me. I hope you're fucking proud of yourself. I hope you're proud of yourself. And you've even got me doing my special Roy Kent impression. That fucking demonstrates how fucking much of my attention you've got. Because I am going to make an example out of you, Prick TV. You're going to be Guerrilla Democracy News in the morning, you know that. Coming on here, fucking shaming me. Fucking shaming me. Anyway, we'll move on. Right, who one of you motherfucking cunts are going to come in and waste my fucking time? Oh man, I'm sick and tired of you bullshitters. You bullshit me. None of you keep me satisfied. None of you reach the climax that I need. You fucking take me there, and you take me there, and then you leave me. You leave me wanting more. Always wanting more. You fucking bunch of teasing cunts, you are. Now get your fingers out Uranus. Off Uranus. And fucking call in, you fucking horrible toe rags. And I want someone who hasn't called in before. Right, you horrible toe rags. You fucking pieces of brilliance. Oh, is Rick TV still back in it? No, he's not. He's gone. Oh yeah, because I've banned him, haven't I? Too fucking right, I've banned him. Too fucking right, I banned him, mate. Got a shop now for only entry. Festival starts tomorrow. Fucking hell, can somebody save me and come in and talk? But no one who's been called in before. I'm just not in the mood, mate. I want somebody new. Someone new, fresh. But mind you, what is there? What is there out there nowadays? There's nothing new or fresh, is there? No, it's all fucking empty hat, mate. Well, at least you lot are nice chatting in the chat room. Nothing really much. Oh, Mr. Rick. Hey, Mr. fucking Rick. Mr. Prick TV. You've got yourself an enemy, buddy. You fucking low-life piece of shit. Coming in, trying to fucking make out I should be ashamed of my sexuality. Calling me pervy. And then bringing the pedo word into it. Isn't that interesting? When you said, I've done obsessed over young men, so that means you've had lots of young men, doesn't it? Because you said, I'm done obsessing over young men. That was kind of the word you used, wasn't it? Yeah. Prick TV. Right, so you've had your fair share of young men, haven't you? How young were they, Prick TV? Hey? You want to fucking come here and start talking about sexuality? Yeah? Yeah. I thought you did. I thought you would. Nasty fucking piece of shit, mate. And you're going to pay. We're going to have lots of fun with you, Rick. We're going to have lots of fun. You should be ashamed of you. How dare you? How dare you? That is shocking, mate. Not impressed. Not impressed at all with Rick's TV. Prick's TV, more like it. Coming in. Fucking, hey Lenny. How dare you even ask that question? It will cost what it costs, and you will be happy paying for it. I do not want to hear anyone fucking moan or groan about the cost of the coronation. We should be fucking doubling the budget. We should be trebling it. We should be quadrupling it. Anything and everything for our king. Don't come in here and start moaning about the coronation cost. Thank you very much. 30 million, it should be 60. It should be 60. That's how I think. Now, which one of you motherfuckers are going to come in and talk to me? And it better not be anyone who's done so before. Yeah. Rick TV, right? What is this bullshit about? Rick TV hasn't posted anything on his community. He's got nothing on his channel. He joined in April 2022. He's got 14,000 views. How many videos has he got? Fuck off. Thumbnails are shit. Thumbnails are bullshit. Rick TV, more like Prick TV. Have I got the wrong person though? I mean, God forbid I got the wrong person. I'm taking it. And I'm aware that assuming makes an ass out of you and me. But I'm taking it. Mr. Rick is a Prick TV. Oh, what about Harry? What the fuck are you bringing his name up for? What the fuck are you bringing his name up for? Do you know how fucking dangerous it is to say these people's name? Because you're like, fucking, if you say their name, they go, oh, he said my name. I'm going to come in there and say something. Right, I've got to make myself another fucking coffee. You cunts. I'll be back in a bit. You cunts. Only 2 more nights until I'm back with a magical imaginary girlfriend. Fucking love it. I love being in the company of my magical imaginary girlfriend. Do you know why? Because she's great company. You know what I mean? She's fucking intelligent. Yeah. She like has a conversation with me about intelligent things, but also mundane things too. Yeah, man. She's like, she can be shallow and deep at the same time. Like, she's got depth to her. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm just going to go and make my coffee, right? I'll be back momentarily. Right, listen up, toe rags. I've got something fucking very important and special to tell you. Fucking hell, I may as well just come out and tell it. Listen, everyone, right? Fucking listen up, listen up. Listen up, you fucking bunch of toe rags. I've got a fucking massive story to tell. And once that time comes, and that time will come, once that time arrives, you will all be fucking blown away with my true life story. Because at the moment, there's court orders preventing me telling you my side of the story. But once I am able to tell you, and once the story is told itself by 3rd, 4th, and 5th parties, you will be fucking amazed about what's happened and what the shit has gone down. It will fucking blow your minds. Trust me. And trust me when I tell you. The time is fast approaching when the whole fucking story is going to be told. And it doesn't just involve me. Oh no. It involves Tom Patterson, John Hoath, and other names that you've never heard before, like Martin Wickens, and other names that you haven't heard before, and that what you may have heard before, like Michael Coftree and Joe Nelson. Yeah, you got it right. Captain Justice knows all about it because he's been there. Oh yeah, and also, Roy Kent aside, anyone found sharing my updated witness statement may be looking at 27 years in prison. I kid you fucking not. So I know my updated witness statement is spreading like fucking COVID virus. You know what I mean? I know it's been spread round, but I just have to reiterate to everyone, do not share it. 27 years in prison ain't nice. Right? Bit of warning for you. But going back to what I'm telling you is that once the story is out, you're going to be fucking really surprised. And it's going to be a big I fucking told you so. Yeah, mate, it's going to be a big I told you so. And there's going to be a big fuck you, mate. Because everyone who believed or went along with the likes of Rick TV, Plisco Porn Bomber, Dog Beaters, Arsonists, all you fucking idiots, like, and I dare say it, like Simon Lord. Simon, see you next Tuesday, Lord. Yeah, I'll fucking name the names. Idiots like Simon, see you next Tuesday, Lord, who fucking rather believe dog beaters, arsonists and porn bombers over ex-Royal Military policemen. Yeah. And doesn't it tell you something? That the only reason I'm not telling you my story now is because there's court orders preventing me. Let that sink in, you motherfuckers. Big shout out to Double Figures. We got Double Figures. And not one of you has the balls to come in. I know you have. I want people coming in who've never been in before. And I don't appreciate Rick TV. Sorry, got that wrong. Prick TV. Prick TV coming in saying I should be ashamed of myself. What, because I'm a heterosexual? How fucking dare a gay man come in and call me pervy because I appreciate the figure of a beautiful woman? That's not nice. That's not nice. And of course, we know from himself, he says, I've done my obsessing over young men. So how many young men has Rick had in his life? Yeah. Big shout out to Vicky. Vicky, how you doing? We haven't had you in here before, Vicky. Big shout out to Vicky. Evening, darlings, she says. Vicky, do us a favour, ring in, love. That's assuming you're a female. You could be a male, identifying as a female. You know. Do us a favour, love. Ring in. Do the right thing, yeah. Do the right thing. If I come across as pervy, well, that's fucking your thing, isn't it? Right? I cannot be held responsible for how you take me. You know? No one in my real life calls me pervy, but I can be a pervert. Yeah, fucking. And can't we all? Anyway, fucking the fact that I've got a nameless prick who I've never met in my life coming on saying that I'm giving out pervy vibes. Fuck off. Anyway, what? Are you going to do fuck all again? Or in that case, we'll wrap it up in an hour, shall we? You fucking... And look, I don't want the same people who rung in before. Okay, if you don't trust me enough to talk to me, fine. Fine, I ain't bothered. I'm not bothered. Right, I can go back and watch Ted Lasso. Right, I prefer to go back and watch Ted Lasso, to be honest. The only reason I went live is because my number one subscriber, Loyal Lenny, I call him, Loyal Lenny, put out a message saying, Matt, go live. I went, yeah, sure, mate. Because I'll do anything. I'll do anything for my viewers. I'll do anything for Loyal Lenny. Yeah, and I fucking know that shit stirring Tony the Arsonist Harris cunt. Shit stirring. Trying to drive a wedge between me and Lenny. Loyal Lenny. Abby's just text. Oh. My magical imaginary girlfriend says, thank you. You were too nice. I love being with you. Oh, isn't that lovely? Because I love being with my magical imaginary girlfriend. And it's only 2 more nights. 2 more nights. Tonight and then Thursday night. And then I'll be in bed with my magical imaginary girlfriend. Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night. Yeah. So, how's it going? How many views you got? I got 11, mate. 11. Ring in. Shall we get old Abby on the phone, shall we? I'm all woman, says Vicky. Vicky. I got called a pervy pedo by a gay man today. A gay man who apparently who's done obsessing over young men. So I got called. Oh, we got someone in the chat. It's Tony the Arsonist Harry. Oh, Tony the Arsonist Harry, what the fuck are you doing here, you horrible toe rag? Let's say it again. Harry the Arsonist, what are you doing here, you horrible toe rag? It's Convert, but we've always got a problem with Convert.
I just want to tell some tales. I've got some tales I've got to say. I've heard some things about Matt, and I just want to come on and say some tales and tell. It's not right what's going on. It's not right at all. It's not right. I don't like it. Somebody's got to do something about it. It's not right. I've heard some horrible things about him.
And what a man-child he was. Oh, by the way, thanks for coming on. It's great to have you here. And what a man-child.
You didn't want me on, so I thought I'd come on as Tony the Arsonist Harris.
Yeah, but I saw right through it, mate. I saw right through it.
Oh, no. You know what? Because my avatar...
Lenny couldn't see it. Lenny couldn't see it.
Avatar gave it away. I should have changed the avatar.
Oh, look, no, you can't see what's it. On the screen it says, who is Convid impersonated? And then we've got Vicky. Vicky is a new contributor to the chat room. She says, who's this crank? Vicky, this is, allow me to introduce Captain Justice.
What did you make of Paris' live then? Have you discussed it? Did I miss that? Because I came in late.
No, I haven't really discussed it at the moment. I have written about it in my blog today.
Have you?
Democracy News. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, like run down. Well, I'll get it up and I'll
yeah, go on. Read it out. Read it out.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let me.
I couldn't believe it. It was so embarrassing.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? It
was.
Paris,
can you get the nasty Matt off? I don't. Oh, he's horrible, the nasty Matt.
It was
can you get him off?
Bad. I know.
Oh, can you get him off? Oh, I don't like it.
I just want to make sure you've got the same screen as me. Oh, well, hang on. I just got to sort Abby out. Okay. Right. So
Night, Abby.
Yeah, Abby's cool. I just got to make sure.
She's doing well, isn't she? She's doing well, man, isn't she, Abby? She's doing well.
Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to. Oh, yeah. So you are seeing the screen. Okay, look, this is what I wrote. I said, look, I said Tony, and what I should have said was the convicted arsonist, because he is convicted.
Oh,
yeah. So it starts off. The headline is Tony, the convicted arsonist Harris, disrupts Paris Barrington's YouTube live show. Because that's what happened, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
He definitely disrupted Paris Barrington's YouTube live show.
Took over the channel. The channel.
Yes, he did. And so I said,
told Simon Lord he didn't know what he's on about. Just took over.
Yeah. And also Emily had a part to play as well, because she was like shit stirring between me and Lenny as well.
Well, you know, she pulls the strings. She controls. You know, she's there behind the scenes.
So, but basically, I said, look, I said Tony the arsonist Harris was intentionally trying to cause trouble and stir up drama during Paris Barrington's YouTube live show.
Definitely.
His behaviour was disruptive and disrespectful to both the host and the guests.
Yeah.
So basically, I just done a recap, and the recap was he interrupted the host chat with Simon Lord.
Yep.
He was shit stirring in the chat room. He said, "Hello, Lenny. I heard Matt told you F off on the live earlier.
Yeah.
So shocking. You're a great supporter."
Oh, yeah.
And yet, you're right. Paris Barrington asked Tony to stop his disruptive behaviour on multiple occasions.
Yeah, that was funny. Told him to shut up. Didn't want to know. Didn't want to talk about it.
I also mentioned, but he and his girlfriend Emily continue to engage in provocative behaviour in the chat room.
Obsession.
And listen, Lenny got a mention. It says Lenny, a regular viewer and supporter of the show, was unaware of what was happening and asked for clarification about the situation in the chat room.
Lenny was confused. Lenny didn't know what was happening.
And not only was he confused, he was concerned.
Yeah.
In fact, I done a quote. He said, "I had to rush off this morning. Why was he complaining about me?" And it's like, hey, I would never complain about loyal Lenny.
Poor Lenny.
You know? I may do a throwaway comment, you know.
I hope Lenny didn't
with the mouse and have fun. Fucking hell. Me and Lenny are grown adults.
Yeah, but I hope Lenny didn't go running off to the mouse, because he likes going in the mouse chat room. I hope that could have pushed him over the edge.
But the thing is, Lenny can go and hang out with whoever he wants.
Yeah, he does.
I didn't like the fact that horrible shit stirring little toe rag.
He was so desperate. He was so desperate. He was trying everything he could think of to get you thrown out. And Paris didn't even realise it was you.
I know. Well, Paris is a bit confused, but in the best possible way.
Paris is confused. Paris thinks that he's a woman. That's how confused he is.
And there's lots of reasons for that, and we should be compassionate and understanding.
But women don't have willies.
Well, funny enough, we live in a day and age in which you can get away with it nowadays.
Yeah, do you know what? Anything goes these days.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm interested in this. The Vicky. We've got Vicky in the chat.
It's one of
call in.
Somebody's sock account there. I don't know. Who do you think that is?
Oh no, I don't know. I'm sure. But also, Lenny brings up an interesting. He says, "Matt, why haven't you covered the mysterious death of Paul Catamole?"
Oh,
is
he the racing commentator, Lenny? Have I got that right?
Silly. Oh, it's disappointing that you didn't know who Paul Catamole is.
I thought he was a racing commentator.
No, I thought he was out of S Club 7, wasn't he, mate?
Or go on, Lenny. Who is it, Lenny? Who's Paul Catamole?
I'm sure Paul. Oh, I don't know. I'm embarrassed now.
Go on, Lenny.
I'm embarrassed in case I got it wrong. I'm not going to Google it. What's
Lenny saying then? Is he confirming it?
Take time. Listen. Lenny may be busy, but yeah, it's
Oh,
confirmed.
he's gone to make some toast, you know?
Oh no, he hasn't. I was right. You were wrong. It is S Club 7.
Oh, good. Oh,
Yeah,
well, not good that he's dead. He was young, wasn't he?
Yeah, in his 40s. No, but
Oh.
do you know what I found interesting, Lenny? I found out recently that Judy Garland was only 47 when she died.
Yeah, she was messed up, wasn't she?
I know, she was, wasn't she?
You know why? Because she got fucked over when she was like a young girl. She was on the casting couch, wasn't she? She got passed around,
really?
apparently.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's tragic.
She got abused because she was in the Wizard of Oz when she was about 15, wasn't she?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really know she went on to have a successful career. I mean, how silly of me, eh? Fucking hell! But hey, listen, I don't know lots of things. Put my hand up.
Yeah, well, there was a good made-for-TV drama series about her, and it sort of showed you how fucked up she was. I think her mum had a lot to do with it.
Well, I've ordered the Judy, the 2019 movie about her.
Yeah, that might be the one I mean. Yeah, that might be the one I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I remember seeing something. Yeah, I think her mum was heavily behind it all and pushed her into it and didn't really give a shit what was going on.
We're talking about Liza Minnelli, aren't we? Yeah.
No, I'm talking about Judy Garland's mum.
Oh, really? Was she a bit of a battle axe then?
Yeah. And apparently she was shagging the mum. The mum was shagging the producers as well.
Oh no! Wow, I'd like to.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Hey, listen. Sorry to interrupt, but there's some like trolling going on. Screen about you. It says
me?
Injustice. The woman Robin Lowlife. It should be Robin, I think.
Oh yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me.
The woman
that's me.
Robin Lowlife. So, do you want to talk about your?
Oh yeah,
Robin,
that's me.
Your woman Robin passed, or do you want to move on?
Well, I think that's an allusion to my comment I made earlier when I went into bookies and I won a bet today, and the woman paid me out 150 quid when it should have been 45.
Oh, Raj, yeah.
I couldn't get out the shop quick enough, Matt.
I bet. So that's what she refers to when Robin women love it.
Who said the comment? Dusk said it earlier. But I don't know.
Well, and yes, Dusk. Yeah, and of course we don't condone any criminality of any kind.
Well, it's not a crime, is it? It's not my fault the woman gave you too much money. Maybe she fancied me. I don't know.
So no actual crime was committed then. It was just.
Of course not.
Yeah, love it. Lenny reminds us that Judy Garland was 47 when she died.
Oh, thanks, Lenny.
Alcoholism. Oh, there's something interesting because the coroner said it wasn't an accidental death. But yet, it was clearly. If it wasn't an accidental death, then what was it?
Well, don't forget, Matt, because she had all these secrets, you see, about all the moguls that she was shagging on her way up. They would have wanted to kept her quiet, wouldn't they? They would have wanted her out the picture.
Sorry to interrupt, Justin. Vicky she says she's shocked that anyone can entertain this man. So wow, Vicky. Yeah, I think she's talking about you. I'm shocked. Justin, I'm shocked that you let me on. But we're friends, aren't we?
Yeah, but I'm still shocked.
Lenny says Renée Zellweger played Julie. Yes, I know that in the film. I'm watching it now. It looked like a typical super fictionalized Hollywood depiction. Yes.
Oh,
so
Lenny's
saying that Judy 2019 movie is just a Hollywood fictionalized.
Yeah.
Whatever he says.
Oh, right.
So you may not be getting the truth.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. And if it's Renée Zellweger, I haven't seen that version. I saw a made-for-TV drama series, I think.
I say, listen, Vicky is talking about your past. So, Vicky, do you feel as if at any point we should forgive Justin for his past demeanors, and also bearing in mind that he has served sentences? I don't know. How do you feel about that, Vicky?
Here's an idea. Here's an idea. If Vicky's so convinced about what she's saying, why doesn't she jump on and let us hear her voice? If she's so convinced what she's saying, let's have her on. Come on, Vicky.
I've been thinking about that. Harry, the convicted arsonist, Harris.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
He wouldn't come on. He wouldn't show his face, would he? And shall I tell you why he won't show his face? It's quite simple, really.
because he looks
He's an ugly
deformed.
motherfucker. Look, don't interrupt me. I have to
Yeah,
say that again now.
yeah, go on.
Well, if you get it off your chest what you want to say, and then I'll do my.
Well, I was just agreeing. I was just agreeing with you.
Well, let me say it again then. I've forgotten what I said, but it went something like this.
Go on.
The reason why we don't see Harry, the convicted arsonist Harris,
Because he's an ugly motherfucker.
you got there before me again, didn't you?
Sorry,
And
go
I'm
on.
like, no, it was good. You took the words right out of my mouth. It must have been
Well,
while you were kissing me.
there you go.
You
So
took
who's
the
Vicky?
words
So
right
this
out
Vicky
of my
doesn't.
mouth.
This Vicky doesn't like me then. This Vicky.
I know. Why is that?
It can't be your Vicky, can it? Because your Vicky likes me.
Well, my Vicky wouldn't be on fucking YouTube. She's a woman of class, mate.
Yeah.
You've met
She
my Vicky, haven't you, mate?
Lovely lady. Lovely lady.
Woman, isn't she?
Lovely lady.
Classy. Don't you think she was classy?
She's very mature. She's very sensible. Lovely, sweet-natured woman, kind, caring.
Lovely lady.
She's the
I'm
full
so
package.
blessed. Yeah,
She's got it all. She's got it
yeah,
all.
man. Fucking wonderful woman. Wonderful woman.
And you deserve her.
Oh, do you know, we deserve each other, mate. Because it's love and it's the real deal. And that was Harry, the convicted arsonist, saying I should dump her on her birthday after 8 years.
Maybe he should just focus on his own relationship and not poke his nose into yours.
Well, the thing is, I don't think they've had sex. I don't think he does have sex.
Well,
I don't think he knows how to have sex.
He's been boasting about it. He's been talking about the
show his face. He's chronically ugly.
He's been talking about the fornication, Matt. He's been very open about it.
Do you know what they're like? They're both big fat liars. Do you know that?
Well,
both big fat liars.
Are you telling me right now that you don't think Harry is capable of fornication?
Yeah, I don't think they are.
Because it is a sin, isn't it? So maybe you're right. Maybe because it's a sin because a Christian can't fornicate. So yeah, I can see your point.
Yeah.
It's confusing, isn't it?
It is. It's very Harry Munker, isn't it? Typical.
Yeah. And guess what? Do you know what the funniest bit is? He's listening right now. I
know he is.
Hello, Tony.
Yeah. Hello, Tony, man-child.
We can see you.
Spurrilous man-child.
And when you left, he was then trying to suck up to Simon, and Simon was having none of it, and he was correcting him every 5 seconds. And do you remember what he said? He said that when you go on a ship, your direction is guided by the waves.
Oh, really?
We all know you follow the stars. That's how they did it.
Yeah.
That's navigation. And he was telling Simon Lord that he was wrong because it's all about waves. No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Oh, he's horrible, isn't he? Yeah.
Everything he says is correct.
Oh, he made out he knew what was going on back in the days of Noah.
Oh, yeah. And the pyramids.
He knows the number of offspring Noah had, right down to the number. He can even name them all. He even names them. He knows exactly what was happening thousands of years ago.
His daddy is Jesus, so he's been taught by the ultimate. He's got the ultimate father.
Man,
but I just hope that his dad lets him off and doesn't punish him for his fornication, because that is a sin. So he's got to be careful that he doesn't get a bit carried away, because apparently, many will say, in the Bible it says, many will say, Lord, Lord, did we not do this in your name? And Jesus will say, get away from me, I never knew you. That's a verse in the Bible.
Right, okay.
So we have to be careful, don't we?
I mean, I made the point today that when someone resorts to shit stirring or disruptive behavior to get attention and credibility, it usually indicates that they lack genuine respect for others and their contribution.
I saw that on your community page.
Yeah. Well, I'm just rereading it again. It's his insecurities.
Yeah, your community pages are very classy at the moment. You've done a really good job with those.
I cannot take credit. It's my round table. They're
Okay.
my team. It's my
It's a
team.
great bit of work
Every
there.
morning. Hey, big shout out to my team around the round table. King Arthur's round table.
Definitely.
An amazing team. My productivity has it gone through the roof because of my team.
Very, very impressed with your community pages.
Yeah. Big shout out to my team.
A certain nobody who we can't mention could take note of how you do your community pages, but we can't mention. We can't mention it. We can't mention nobodies.
And all I can say is that I know there's a document circulating. I know it's spreading like wildfire.
Oh yeah.
I just warn everyone: it will see you in jail for 27 years.
Okay.
So do not share that updated witness statement.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't. I think you're out of the loop, aren't you, bud? I think you're out of the loop. I think you are protected from the virus because you wear your mask, don't you? You wear condoms.
That makes a change. I'm normally to blame for most things. So yeah, if I've got nothing to do with this, then that's good.
Yeah, so Vicky, she's like bringing up other stuff about you. I don't know whether she's talking about Tony now or you.
Come on, Vicky, jump on. Why are you so shy? You've got a lot to say in the chat room. Why don't you jump on and we can hear you?
Us Cades and Vicky, they're like anti us. They're like, yeah, man, they're horrible people.
Yeah, Matt, are they the types of people that are too cowardly to actually let people hear their voices? Are they those types of people?
Yeah.
What a shame.
Yeah. Do you know, I'll even go so far to say they're de facto Satanists. I know it's
and you know what? And you know what, Matt? You lose all credibility, in my opinion, when you haven't got the courage of your convictions to actually talk about them. I think you lose all credibility. So, unfortunately, you're kind of wasting your energy with all these words that you're putting up because you're not confident enough and you don't actually believe them because you're not willing to come on and talk about them.
Because whenever they don't show their face or let them hear their voices, they are nobodies. They are literally nobodies.
No credibility in my book.
So what? We don't listen to nobodies. You know what I mean?
Sorry. You don't count.
That's why, big shout out to Paris because Paris puts herself out there, and I'm happy to refer her into the feminine because it's a shout. It's a shout out.
Yeah, I did notice that. But also, you said also on one of your pages recently about how you respect how people have left you alone for a bit. And
yes, I do. Yeah.
You
because it's given me the freedom to breathe.
Right.
And because remember, I've been doing this a lot longer than anybody else, really. And I think I deserve to stake my claim in this corner of YouTube because I've been here and I've done it. And I've fucking got the medals.
Yeah, and there's no rush, is there? You can do it at your own pace.
I'm talking about you. You've thrown everything at me.
Yeah.
And of course, you will continue to throw things at me because it's in your nature to sabotage me because that's all you can do.
They fear you. They're afraid of you, so they have to attack you and bring you down because they fear you. It's obvious. If they didn't fear you, you do. You know.
But it's not because I'm violent. It's because I've got the truth on my side. I've got the truth. And that's why they fear me.
You're not violent. You're a trained killer, but you're a trained killer, but you're not violent.
Exactly. Thank you.
You went through military training, so you obviously know how to handle yourself.
Mate, I am a trained killer.
That's right.
25074661, and that isn't the number of my kills. That's my ID number.
That is, soldier.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So anyway, I'm really looking forward. Only 2 more nights, and then I'm away with my magical imaginary girlfriend. It's gonna be so nice.
And how are we going to chip in for Chris's axe? Because I'm a bit worried that he's not getting his axe. And
the thing is, right, I've got £100 a month to give away.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, everyone buys me a coffee and let's discuss it.
Yeah.
And then maybe I'll just keep it anyway.
But I must admit,
I'd rather it should really go to the kids, shouldn't it? Rather than
I'm a bit worried though if he gets his axe and he has one of his episodes, because he has these sort of mood swings, doesn't he, Chris? Is it wise for him to have an axe?
and of course the obvious question is it going to be used in satanic sacrifices? You know, I had to say it. Let's say the question. He is a Satanist. He wants an axe. What's he going to fucking use the axe for?
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
He ain't going to be fucking doing it for cutting logs, is he?
Well, I was being a bit naive there. I thought that's what he was going to use it for in his allotment, like cutting twigs to make little fires, to make his pot noodles. Yeah.
And rather worryingly, right, cats are going missing in my neighbourhood.
Okay.
And that's a sure sign you got satanic activity.
I saw something funny today. Where I live, there in Welling Garden City, there was a film studios back in the 30s, and I didn't realise how big it was. And apparently, it was a really big deal back in the 30s and 40s. And they filmed Brighton Rock.
Oh,
and I thought that quite a funny little twist. There's you in Brighton, there's me over here. And yet they filmed Brighton Rock, the famous film with Dickie Attenborough. Everyone knows about Brighton Rock.
Yeah.
And they filmed it in Welling Garden City. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry to interrupt. Dusk says, Justin and Matt, can meet you in Brighton face to face if you like. It'll be a lot easier than on bickering here. I mean, I don't know about you. Do you want to answer that?
That'd be lovely, wouldn't it, Dusk? Are you going to...
I'd rather not, to be honest. If you don't mind. Dusk. I'll pass.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, what's his motive, though? Is it all just to have a bit of a laugh, or is he a little bit heavy and serious?
Well, no, I'm sure it'll be kind of like, because, to meet you for good intentions. It's just that...
I'm not sure about Dusk. I always think Dusk is having a go at me. I don't know what his angle is.
Well, no, he's extending the hand of friendship. He says, look, I want to meet you. I want to get to know you better. And,
okay.
I mean, it's... no, I'm not scared, Vicky. It's just that... I'm busy, Vicky.
Yeah.
I'm certainly not scared.
Hey, Dusk, why don't you...
Dusk anything. Dusk doesn't owe me anything. He's a member of the audience.
I'll tell you what, Dusk. Why don't you jump on now, and we'll view this as stage 1, and then we'll have a chat here, and then we can move on to stage 2. So what about that? Why are you reluctant to jump on? If you want to meet us in person, why don't you just jump on now? That's what makes me a bit nervous about Dusky's intentions.
And also, I mean, I got scolded with Paul the Man inviting him to Brighton, saying I'll meet up with him, and then I got fucking tricked about. So last time I went out to meet someone, I didn't go too well. Vicky says you're fired.
Is Lenny still there? Is Lenny gone? Who said that?
Vicky.
What am I frightened of, Vicky?
I'm not coming with violence. I just want to put a few things straight with this mug. Oh, so his agenda is he wants to put a few things straight with you.
Well, that doesn't make sense, Dust, because you're obviously refusing to come on now and talk to us. So that doesn't make any sense. So again, that sort of suggests that you're just full of bluff and just saying it for the sake of it. Why don't you jump on and talk if you want to say something? I don't get why you're making out you want to meet us.
Yeah, I mean, it's not so I'm scared or frightened. I've got better things to do, quite frankly, and my time is valuable. So
the thing is, Matt, what I don't understand is, like, you can mess about and have a laugh, but you're also certainly not afraid to speak. So this is what I don't get. People in the chat who have got a lot to say, they can't even press a restream button. So that's what makes me wonder where they're coming from, really.
Yeah.
It's all a bit odd.
They've got something to hide, haven't they?
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Come
Lenny
on,
says
Dust.
I don't involve myself in Matt's fuse. Oh, thanks, Lenny. We'll sit on the wall, mate. Don't worry.
What I was going to say about Lenny when I mentioned him was Lenny knows that I went to see Paul the Man and offered the olive branch, and Matt did speak to Paula Mann on the phone, so that there was an opportunity for Paula Mann, and Paula Mann's got Matt's number, and as far as I know, Paula Mann's never rung Matt. So Lenny, that suggests to me that Paula Mann's got the problem.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, listen, Lenny. When you get involved with something, I won't involve myself in your business, blood. Don't worry about it. Oh, we've got Chrissy Poo-Poo Man. Look at that idiot. The immature. Oh no, it isn't. It isn't.
It's the mouse. It's the mouse gang. The mouse gang in here.
Yeah.
Here come the mouse gang.
Here come the mouse gang.
Well, Lenny knows them. Lenny knows all about the mouse gang, don't you, Lenny? You're always having a nice chat with them.
Part of the mouse gang, mate, in a nice way. You know, Lenny can be part of. You know,
Lenny moves around, doesn't he? He floats around.
Yeah, mate.
And also, as we all know, that Lenny does actually work as a double agent, so he does report back to you, doesn't he, about Mouse's activities? So. But don't tell the mouse. Don't tell the mouse, like Lenny.
Loyal Lenny. That's how I see Lenny. Loyal
Don't
Lenny.
tell the mouse, Lenny. We know what you're up to. Don't tell him. He's not listening. You'll be fine.
Matt sitting on a wall. What do you want me to do? Call it out, you know? And you have done, Lenny. Today when Mr. Rick came in, you called it out. So I've got no expectation.
Lenny's a bit raw. Lenny's a bit raw. He's a bit raw at the moment, Matt, because he lost £1,000 with his bet. So
Lenny, there's nothing I want you to do. You do everything I ask of you. You stick up for me, mate, and that's what counts.
Go easy on Lenny,
mate.
Go easy on Lenny, Matt, because he lost £1,000 tonight.
Oh,
he lost £1,000.
I don't think you're in league. I don't think you're in league.
Me?
Well, no. Lenny is saying to you, you think I'm in league with Mouse, whatever you say.
Yeah. Lenny, you must know by now that I'm just taking the piss. Surely you know by now my humour.
Ooh, how do you know I haven't got a job? How do you know I'm not busy? Have you got the CCTV on me? I'm very busy.
What do you do, Vicky? What's your line of work?
Exactly, Lenny. You're not my internet bodyguard, bloody. I know, man. I know. I don't expect anything. And remember,
this is what. Yeah.
I'll do anything for Lenny. I came live tonight for Lenny. Lenny said it. I'll do it.
But I've never had a job, Vicky. I've never had a job. I'm a full-time waster and loser.
Listen, and Lenny says, "Stop shithousing you for losing his bet." He's feeling it now. Stop it.
Oh, come on, Lenny. We're feeling your pain, Lenny. I'm feeling your pain. I know how it feels.
Money, mate.
But listen, man, you deserved it. You deserved it. Picking Chelsea to draw. They're so shit at the moment. You know, I would have talked you out. If you'd have talked to me earlier, I would have talked you out of that bet.
Sheldon J. Plankton. Good evening, chaps. Right,
nice.
Sheldon. Ring the fuck in, Sheldon. Let's see if you've got balls.
But
seriously, you haven't rung in before.
But can I just ask a question in the chat room? What is the problem about people pressing the restream button? Why are you afraid to? You obviously like Matt.
They're afraid of me, aren't they?
You like his you like what he does. So why don't you jump on and say hi? I don't get it. What's the big fear? You know, you've heard me speak. I'm a boring twat. I've got nothing to say, but I can do it. What are you afraid of, people? I think that's the word, Matt. I think there's fear. There's fear in the chat room.
No, they're fearing because they have to publicly admit that they've been wrong about me.
Ah, I see.
And that's going to hurt a lot of people, saying, "Yeah, fucking it, we got Matt Taylor wrong," you know, and we owe an apology.
Maybe they can't string a sentence together. Maybe they're thick. Maybe they're morons.
And that. Yeah.
Maybe they're low intelligence. Maybe they've been given a script, and when they're in your chat room, they're just repeating a script that's been given to them. And it's all very sinister and strange. because a certain nobody said that you're monitored, and every that could be the fear. Is it because it's become public that you've been regularly arrested? Maybe people are terrified that because the police are monitoring this channel.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't.
That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, that could be it. That could be it.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Sheldon. Yeah. It's good to hear positive comments about.
Yeah, never seen Sheldon before. He's new, isn't he? How did you find out about the channel, Sheldon? Never seen you before. You just appeared from nowhere.
Good question. Yeah. Oh, and does anyone know Simon Lord's channel? What's Simon Lord's channel called? Because it's not Exposure TV, is it? And it's not Mr. Unknown, and it's not.
I do. I can send. I'll send you the link if you want later, because I've got. I do have it. I'm subscribed to that.
Yeah, because I'm looking forward to having Simon Lord join me for a moment for a chat.
Well, Munker tried his best to sabotage that, didn't he? But I think Simon Lord's got his own mind. So.
Well, Simon Lord still called me a "See you next Tuesday" last night, which I'm not. I don't mind Parze being called "See you next Tuesday." It's just that being called it from somebody I've never met or spoken to, which I find quite fantastic.
No, but I from what I heard on Paris's, he was saying that he found you interesting. And
stop. Yeah, I appreciate that. Dusk Hayes says, basically, Matt, you attacked and slandered one of my nieces for 5 years. Listen, Dusk, I don't want to meet you, mate. I don't know what you're on about. So
what's that about?
No, the fair thing is, I am scared of Dusk now. Dusk Hayes.
Oh no, Dusk has always been. Dusk has always been a bit edgy to me. But he's always come across as a bit edgy and a bit angry.
Yeah, no, that scared me now, because what you want to meet me? You're accusing me of like stuff. Look, mate.
Right. And yet, Dusk is so. Dusk has got such a strong opinion, and yet he's too afraid to press the link.
The thing is, Dusk, I'm on the verge of banning you from my channel.
Why don't you jump on, Dusk? Here's your last opportunity to. You've got something to say. Just jump on.
No, I don't want him to jump on. Really.
He can't. He's full of shit.
Right now, he's linking himself to someone who I've got a criminal record over, and
but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what Dusk is saying in the chat. It obviously isn't true, because it doesn't have the courage to jump on and speak about it. So it's bollocks. Anyone can type stuff in a chat room, Dusk. Anyone can do that. Why don't you jump on and speak? If you've got something to say, say it.
Look. Firstly, stop telling them to jump on.
Well, you're telling people to jump on. I'm saying I agree.
Yeah, I no longer want. Oh look, I've got to pick. I've got to.
Right. Matt doesn't want anyone to call in.
No, don't put words. Firstly, I need to find the fucking remote control. Otherwise, the screen's going to go off.
Come on, Dusk, jump on. Jump on, Dusk. Don't be afraid. If you've got something to say, get it all out in the open. You'll feel better afterwards.
Right. Good. One problem done.
You sorted it out?
No, yeah. Now, listen up. Look, fucking don't say a word when I'm talking to you, okay? Well, the reason why I don't specifically want Dusk coming on is because obviously he's involved with a case everyone knows about. Now the thing is, I've got shut up, for goodness sake! Can you let me talk?
Yeah, but he says he is, man.
No, yeah, right, I'm gonna fucking mute you while I'm talking, right? The thing is, I've got court cases that prevent me talking about anything to do with what Dusk Hayes is connected to. So because I'm so fucking PTS, post-traumatic stress disorder, and I'll let you on in a sec, right? I cannot fucking be doing with anything connected with a certain case, right? So I'll let you fucking speak again.
But that's what it's always about. It's always about saboteurs jumping on in the chat room, causing shit.
Yeah, and it's always about things I'm legally not allowed to talk about.
There you go.
There you go. Big shout out to Mandy in the chat.
Which is what we were saying earlier, really, that there's no real people who. Well, is Mandy here? She's real.
Yeah.
And Marie did say that she was going to speak one day. Is tonight the night?
Look,
what you got to lose, Marie?
I'm more interested in what Sheldon said. Sheldon says, "Don't fall for it, Matt. Hayes is lying." Yes, he is. Yes, this guy again.
Listen, I'll just repeat what.
Weak spot, you see, they know that's my weak spot.
I think it's worth repeating for the 1,000th time. If you believe in what you're saying, then why wouldn't you say it on a live stream with your own voice? If you believe what you're saying in the chat room,
hey, look, Hades, I'm not interested, mate. I've moved on from that, Hades. So go and bother somebody else, mate. I'm really not interested in that kind of bullshit. So bye-bye. And listen, if you keep coming on and fucking referring to that, I'm just going to ban you from my channel.
Well, Dust Cage has always been edgy and a bit aggressive. I've always found Dust Cage.
Yeah, because I tell you what, Vicky, right? Because talking about shit like that, get the police at my door, smashing my door in, right? So fuck off, Vicky, because honestly, you and Dust are on thin ice now. You're on thin ice. I don't mind going live for Lenny, but you're pushing my buttons, right? And you're fucking very close to getting out of here. Sorry, mate. What are you on about?
Well, you must have thought Vicky was a bit odd, because who's Vicky, for fuck's sake? Deliberately using that name. Vicky's obviously up to no good.
Sometimes, I think that Vicky is a very common name, so I'm
quite
clueless when it comes to that, yeah.
Okay, if you say so.
I know Lenny doesn't cause trouble here.
Lenny's a double agent. We know what you are, Lenny. You're cool.
He's not even a double agent. Lenny is his own man, right? Lenny
he's a triple agent.
Lenny isn't my bodyguard.
He's a triple agent.
Yeah, my reaction is telling, right? I fucking suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder.
No, it's a real thing. Look, any of these people, right? If they actually had a bit of compassion for a minute, imagine being raided multiple times for fucking nothing. It's gonna fucking get you. Why don't these people just show a little bit of compassion? You might not like Matt, but for fuck's sake, you must understand it's genuinely traumatic to have your liberty taken away from you, your possessions taken away from you, humiliated for a pack of bullshit. Yeah. And if it happens repeatedly over a number of years, it's bound to affect you. Like Matt knows that I take the piss, but I know where the line is. You know. Come on, you can't make people care, can you?
Thanks for saying that. It means a lot for me, because it takes its toll. Of course it fucking takes it.
Of course it fucking does.
You try and deal with it.
They wouldn't last 5 seconds, Matt, if it happened to them. Fuck's sake. Give Matt some credit, you know? Give him some fucking credit.
Oh, they do. Don't worry, they do.
Well,
they know very well.
They certainly wouldn't lose any sleep if they tipped you over the edge, though.
Look, the thing is, right, Vicky, this is your first, second and third warning. One more fucking comment from you, you're out of here. So you can either watch, you can contribute, but if it isn't positive, if it isn't kind, bye-bye.
But guess what, Vicky? I can press a restream link and talk to Matt. Why don't you do that? That's the question. You might not like me, but at least I'm able to talk. At least I've got a voice. Where's your voice?
Well, you know. So, interesting, bit of drama.
Good. Marie's made a good point there. We'll have problems. See, she sums it up. It's a point worth making.
Vicky, you're obviously not Vicky. So who do you reckon who could that be?
Well, all socks lead to the mouse, don't they?
Right. Get rid. Magtigrid. Get rid.
I'm handling you, Matt. Don't forget, I'm handling you.
Boring, boring, boring.
But I don't make sandwiches as good as Babs, so I must admit, I do fail in that regard.
But you done some good salads, didn't you?
Yeah, salads, definitely. Have you been keeping up?
Yummy.
Have you been keeping up with the salads, Matt?
No, I haven't.
Ah, I see.
But I think about them a lot.
Well, you got to make the effort.
I know.
But salads are good for you, man.
Yeah, I know they are, yeah.
So Marie's
been
there.
interesting, hasn't it? Yeah, Marie's, everyone's here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, really, quite frankly. I'm pretty much weaning myself off YouTube. Slowly but surely.
You can't, Matt. You said that to me once. You know you can't.
No, I'm actually surprising myself. What with going up to see my girlfriend more, and football, and the kids, and my housemates, I'm a bit more busier at the moment. And I do find myself weaning off it.
No, but you've got a good balance now, haven't you? It's like you jump in on when you feel like it. Like before, maybe you felt the pressure of having to do it every day.
Well, the only reason I came on now is because Lenny asked, and before that, Mandy asked. So the thing, I'm very spontaneous. I can be spontaneous now.
Marie likes to listen to you when she's doing the ironing.
Well, the thing is,
only joking, Marie.
I'm looking forward when I've got no court restrictions on. Then we can really talk about everything. The only reason I'm not talking about stuff and I'm not engaging with like Duskades is I've got court orders preventing me to do so.
Have you blocked Duskades now? Have you blocked it? Again? Have you blocked Duskades?
Yeah.
I thought Duskades was always a bit odd.
No, I haven't blocked them yet.
Oh, okay.
I blocked Vicky, I think. Vicky's
gone. Was a bit. It just went on it just suddenly went on a strange tangent, didn't it? Saying I want to meet up with you, and then started talking about nieces and all that bollocks. It's like obviously that was. Yeah.
I mean, listen. If it's really important to you, Dusk, contact me via email, and we'll we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, exactly. We've heard all this before, don't we? That they've got some top secret information, and it never happens, does it?
Well, it's just you've got to let it go at some point, and let me go as well.
Well, we don't even know what it's on about, do we? We don't really know what Dusk is talking about.
Oh yeah, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about a certain case, which by law I'm not allowed to talk about. But whatever there's the case, I'm already saying too much now anyway.
Well, if you're that invested, Dusk, why don't you contact Matt privately? You know how to get hold of him.
Yeah, I think that might be the best course of action.
I just get the feeling Dusk, unless I'm proven wrong, that Dusk is just up on there to cause trouble and agitate and try and get you try and upset you.
Sheldon J. Plankton said, he's just lying. Which is
if I'm wrong, Dusk, I apologise. But from what I know of you, in my opinion, you're a bit edgy, and you've always sort of got some sort of agenda. That's my gut. That's my gut reaction.
That's my gut as well. So, what day is it tomorrow? Thursday.
Thursday. In 7 minutes.
And then it's going to be one more night until I see my magical and imaginary. I've got to stop going on about her, really.
Well, you love her. You love her, Matt.
I do.
You love her. You shouldn't be embarrassed about that. It's genuine.
Exactly,
genuine love.
And I'm very upset with Mr. Prick TV coming on saying I should be ashamed because I love the female figure.
Have you been on Rick's? You've been on Rick's live streams a few times, have you? On his panel?
I don't know.
Haven't you? I've been on his panel a few times.
I don't think I have, actually, to be honest.
No?
Or if I did, I went on their mistake and I was pissed.
Oh, do you remember that was the time I jumped on his and I told him about you? And he said he didn't know much about you and I was promoting your channel. Do you remember last year?
Yeah, that could be it.
And then I think you jumped on a few months later just to say hello.
Right.
But then what they do is they listen to other people, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, we got Danger Mouse in the chat. I haven't had
Oh, that's
Danger
nice.
Mouse.
That's nice.
Danger Mouse in ages.
We like mouse. We like mice.
10th of Jan 2023. So that would just
He's
be
amazing.
Vicky, wouldn't it? Or Dusk Hayes back in under a new.
Marie knows what's going on. Come on, Marie. You sort these people out. You know who these people are. You're a top
Who's
researcher.
got a hot bod, Marie? Who's got a hot bod? Who's he talking about?
Marie's
Danger
got
Man.
Marie's got a hot bod, isn't she? Marie's
He has a hot bod.
Marie's a sexy lady.
Yes. Well, no, you can't phone me privately. No, give me your no. Yes, I don't know. Email me first. I'm not.
Oh, fucking hell.
I don't feel comfortable giving my number out to you, Dusk. You know.
Dusk, you've got his email address, for fuck's sake. Just talk to
you know,
him.
you're pressurizing me with, you know, give me your private details.
Dusk, send him an email. If you're genuine, send him an email. Start with that. And if you don't do that, there's a problem, isn't it?
No, well, do you know what's happened to my emails, right? Do you know I've been hacked or something? Like, something's going crazy. All my emails are full up now. I've got no room in any of my emails. So I can't receive or send any emails. What's all that going on about?
So how's Dusk going to get hold of you then?
Well, the thing is, you're talking about something I don't want to talk about, which is in my past. I'm moving on, and then you're coming in.
What about that phone number you had that you were putting out before?
Yeah,
do you remember?
Police got that. The police have got that number.
You can't use that number then.
No.
You know the one you were advertising on your channel?
Yes, I know, and I've just told you the police have got it.
So Dusk can't get hold of you then, unless
yes, he cannot, can he? Unless he's you know.
Oh, here's an idea, Dusk. Why don't you press the restream link?
Wow, concept.
Wow.
No, hang on. You don't understand. I've just told you why I don't want him to do that. So why the fuck are you encouraging him to do it?
Because I'm showing him up as a fake, because he would have done it by now, wouldn't he?
You know, it's amounting to nothing. I don't want him to come on.
He won't.
He could come on and start talking about stuff.
He won't. He won't. That's my point. That's my point. He won't come on, and that's the point.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that fucking idiot. It's just coming and doxed my address.
Hello, Tony.
Prick.
Hello, Tony. We knew you were listening. We knew you were there, Tony. We knew you were there.
Oh, Tony, that is so sad.
Oh, little Tony's telling tales again.
I need to make Matt Taylor suffer. Let's put out his address.
He's such a little prick, isn't he?
Mate, you're not even a man.
Hiding in the background. He's been listening to the whole show.
Yeah.
Hiding in the background. Oh, my God. How embarrassing.
I know. Hey, Mandy, I'm getting rid of Danger Mouse, Mandy, because he's a prick. It's time to get rid of people.
Do you want Munker to jump on and have a chat? How about that? Me, you, and Munker. Should we do it? Me, you, and Munker. Come on, Tony. Explain yourself. Explain what you did in Paris last night. It was such a shambles. Shambles was the word, wasn't it?
Yeah. Disgusting.
Come on, Tony. Tell us what that was all about, because it was a bit embarrassing, to be fair. That was hilarious.
For the record, Dusk, I don't want to meet you. If you can find a way of contacting me via emails, you know, that's cool. You can leave me your email. I'll get back to you.
Well, don't hold your breath.
Conversation in private, but I'm not about to give you my number until I know I can trust you.
Is that even your picture, Dusk? You've got a picture there. Is that really you?
Oh, look, just because I've done something doesn't mean you can do it, you prick. You're some idiot, aren't you?
Now?
Well, because you put your address out last summer, so I can do it 6 months, a year later. Oh, fuck off, you dick.
Guess what, Tony? I didn't put my address out, but you had no problem putting that out, did you, mate?
And Tony's got no problem putting his sex life out, which is non-existent. Fucking non-existent.
It's always got to be your way, isn't it, Tony?
Tony, you're a sad case. You're not.
How embarrassing, though. How embarrassing, Matt. He was listening.
Man.
He's been listening to the whole show.
Yeah. Well, of course
and he has and he just pokes his head out. Oh my God.
He's an ugly motherfucker. He
Go
can't
and
even
deliver.
have sex.
Go and deliver some more pizzas. Deliver some more pizzas, Tony.
He's a fucking idiot.
You should be at work delivering pizzas, Tony. You shouldn't be listening to that.
That's fine, Dusk. Get in contact with me and we'll talk privately, bud.
Yeah, okay, Dusk. It's got nothing to do with me. I don't care. I just all I know is every time you come on here, you have a go at me.
This is really, it's turning out to be quite an interesting evening. Thanks for joining us, joining me, Justin. It's very kind of you.
Do you remember what we used to say, Matt? If you push through the first hour, that's when it gets interesting.
Did we used to say that?
Yeah, do you remember?
Yes, I do.
If you get through the first hour, that's always the hardest part, and then after that, things start unraveling, don't they?
Yeah.
People get more comfortable, don't they? The lurkers start appearing.
Oh, look at that. Your jealousy is so obvious. I don't think it's obvious at all.
Who said
You're
that,
a weird
Monker?
individual. Yeah, of course it is. You're a weird individual, Monker. Thankfully, I've never had to come across anyone like you.
So hold on a minute. So you are jealous of Monker?
Yeah, is that all? Yeah.
So name me one thing.
Yeah.
In the chat room, can anybody think in the chat room of one thing that Matt would be jealous of with Tony Harris? Can anybody think of one thing? Serious question.
That's a question for the audience.
Come on, one thing that Matt would genuinely be jealous of, apart from having access to free pizza. Now we're all jealous of that.
So apart from the pizza, what have I got to be jealous over you or under you, or what are you getting at? Explain yourself. You got the link. You're being invited on by Captain Justice.
Yeah.
Fucking overruling me. You're inviting scum onto the fucking panel.
Well, you know me, Matt.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't mind looking like a fool. Do you remember we used to say that? You got to be a fool, haven't you?
Yeah. No, you do.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
Look, if you feel like going to sleep, darling, fucking go and sleep on a single mattress. So basically, Emily T was willing to sleep on that single mattress in Lewis's room. Do you reckon you two, because you're quite a slim guy, but Emily is, I mean, what am I trying to say is, would both of you fit it on a single mattress?
Well, if you remember that I wasn't up for it because I didn't feel that it was an appropriate thing to do to be in bed with a woman that had a few drinks. I don't think it's a sensible thing to do. So I did the right thing, didn't I? Apparently I did the right thing. I remember being told that it was the right thing. But
this is interesting. Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I would like to move on from that, actually, for obvious reasons. But Harry's going... because you don't stop talking about me. I don't stop talking about you, you fucking little toe rag cunt. It's because you're on fucking Simon Lord's and Paris's bad mouth for me, you fucking silly little prick.
Tony, we're jealous of you. We're jealous of you, right. Tony. That's why we're talking about you.
Listen, I want Danny on. Danny, get your fucking ugly ass on here now. You horrible little toe rag.
Have you noticed that not one person has said that they can think of anything that you'd be jealous of with Tony? Yeah.
Because I tell you, Danny, next time you go live, I'm coming on, bud. I'm booking my space, right? I'm booking my fucking space.
They're all coming out the woodwork now, aren't they? Everyone's turned up now.
They're always there, mate. They're always there.
They're always lurking.
And they always have been.
What? Look, why?
Horrible little toe rags.
But Matt, but like you said a while ago, they obviously love you. They love your show. They can't stop listening and watching. Why don't they just admit it and say it's their guilty pleasure? What's the big deal?
They'll have to answer that, I suppose, would they?
What? They're listening to you. They're watching you. So,
You've been drinking. Oh, I don't give a flying fuck. I've been drinking coffee. Get your fucking horrible little toe rag ass in here. I want to talk to you, you little piece
Right.
of shit.
So I'm out. I'm going to vacate, and feel free for anyone to jump on and take over. It's been good, Matt, as usual.
Good hearing from you as well. Thank you.
So here's your opportunity, people. You've got something to say. Be brave. Jump on and speak to Matt. See you later.
So we'll be wrapping it up at 2 hours if no one's coming on. What's the topic? The topic is you're a big fat prick. That's the topic, Danny Bones, you fucking knobsucker. No video feed. Ooh. That's the topic. Let's have a bit of Rick Astley. A 1 2, a 1 2 3 4.
God walks home through the local park, meets the devil with a broken heart. He says, I've been let down by the armies of darkness. Oh, my whole life's a mess. And God says, I got the cure.
In your dreams, man child. You ugly motherfucker.
I got the cure for you. All you gotta do is dance, pick your feet up. All you gotta do is dance, feel the beat, love. All you gotta do is dance, dance with me. Now the devil thanks God and is on his way.
I went on the Matt Taylor experience once. And well, I just haven't been the same again
since.
since.
Along comes a cracker with a gun in his hand. Beelzebub knows he's got to save this man. And the devil says, I got the cure.
I'm holding on to something pure. I got the cure for you.
All you gotta do is dance, pick your feet up. All you gotta do is dance, feel the beat, love. All you gotta do is dance, dance with me.
All you gotta do is dance. Matt Taylor experience. All you gotta do is dance. Watch Matt Taylor TV.
You gotta do is dance.
Don't be a stalker like Alex Delfield. Watch the Matt Taylor experience. Listen to the talk. Matt Taylor.
Singing out like a gospel choir. And the benches in the park rose up to become their chariots of fire.
Oh, fire.
Yeah. They rose up to become their chariots of fire. All you gotta do is dance, pick your feet up. All you gotta do is dance, feel the beat, love. All you gotta do is dance, dance with me. All you gotta do is dance, pick your feet up. All you gotta do is dance, feel the beat, love. All you gotta do is dance, dance with me. All you gotta do is dance.
Yeah,
pick
feel
your
it.
feet up.
Love it.
All you gotta do is dance, feel the beat, love. All you gotta do is dance, dance with me.
Yeah. Love it. What a great song that is. Do love a bit of Rick Astley. So, where were we? Is this Cliff Richard? Fuck me, that must be somebody mad. Hey, big shout out to Katie. Katie's in the house, fucking hell. Where's Katie been all night long? Bloody hell, do me squeeze, look. We know what happens when you squeeze too much. You know. Let's not talk about it. You got man-child. You got man-childs in the audience. Let's not talk about anything. Bit too sexy. We've got a man-child in. Shout out to Katie. Katie, I do love a bit of Katie. But don't we all? I've got a shout out for Katie. Shout out to the Truth Warrior. And while we're doing the shout outs, shout out to Captain Justice. Great him having in there. Shout out to Mandy, #1 subscriber. Dust Canes is in the house. And of course, we can't forget Loyal Lenny. We love a bit of Loyal Lenny. Oh, what's all this about? Dream Team owns A1000. Ooh, what a weirdo. What a weirdo. Anyway, listen. We'll wrap it up at 2 hours. Yeah? If no one else who wants to come in, that's fine by me. It's fine by me. I can go and watch Ted Lasso. So listen. You got the link out there. I see Danny Bones has bottled it. The little toe rag. Danny Bones ain't coming in. Listen. It's gone 12. Right? Wrapping up in approximately 3 minutes. We need to go to bed. So I received that no one need call in. Don't call in. I'm not accepting any more calls. I take that back. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Remove. So I hope everyone enjoys my new Roy Kent impression. Yeah, we do love a bit of Roy Kent. No, Brian, don't come in here asking people to ask questions, right? They don't work that way. If you want to ask a question, just go ahead and fucking say it. Yeah? Let's not fuck about. Let's not fuck about, buddy. Yes, quite right. Keep dreaming. Oh, we got that, bro. Yep. How could I forget? Shout out to the show's sponsor. Yes, I know the mermaids, the sirens off Brighton Pier. There's been a lot of activity down Brighton today. It's very sad because when the weather turns, Brighton can be deadly. Brighton can be deadly. I will show them. Oh, look, Brian, what are you like, Brian? Now, look, Brian, if you want, Brian, I can devote the last hour to you. Okay? And you can talk about why you lied about Kaylee. I think that's a good idea. So, everyone, who wants Brian to come on? Brian PC or Brian Hurl is welcome. But Brian, why don't you come on and explain to us why you were lying about sleeping with Kaylee? Hey? We've got 30 seconds, Peep. What I'll do is, on the 2 hour mark, we'll have a minute's break, okay? And you can think about it. You can think about it. I'm happy to go for the 3rd hour if you are. But I want Brian Hurl to come on and explain himself. I'll give you a minute to think about it. I'm not going anywhere. will certainly never get rid of a lie when we've got 12 people watching. Don't be shy. Jump on in and say hi. Be brave. Take the plunge on the Matt Taylor TV. Listen, there was someone, when I was doing a call outs, I missed someone very special. Shout out to the show's sponsor, Brian PC. I want to talk directly to man-child, convicted arsonist, Tony Harris. You should be ashamed of yourself, blood. You should be ashamed of yourself. You know, you really should. What you done last night was not nice. Was not nice at all. And bringing Brian PC into it and taking a dig at the charitable work he does, not nice. You aren't a nice person, quite frankly. Oh, what's this about? Emily, you try causing a hate crime against... Oh, shut up. Emily, if it's too much for you, fuck off. Quite frankly. It's simple, isn't it, love? If you're finding it a bit too much, off you go. You know, it's simple, mate. You know what I mean? Right, let's get some space. Right, Emily loves talking to Matt, says Mandy. Really? Please. Look, from my experience, you are certainly not a man. Right, you are certainly not a man. You know, fucking no way are you a man. Don't make me laugh. You absolute cretin. You are a cretin. We all have a bit of sexy memories. Broadcasting live from Brighton. Oh, well, okay, then we're going for a third hour, everyone. And so yeah, where was I? Brian Hurl. Come on then, Brian. Be a man, come on, tell us why you lied about sleeping with Kaylee. Yeah, because that made Guerrilla Democracy News as well, actually. Fair dues. Big shout out to my team. Yeah, let me share the page. There we go. No, we don't need this. Can you see that? Right, hang on. Right, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. Right, so. Yeah, this is it. Right, anyway. Where were we? Shit stirring. This is something about you, actually, Emily. I wrote this with you in mind. Hurt is a complex and multifaceted experience that can be caused by a variety of factors, including physical and emotional pain, trauma, and loss. It can affect people in different ways, and what may hurt one person may not affect the other in the same way. Emotional hurt in particular can be difficult to quantify or measure because it is subjective and based on individual experiences and perceptions. So what a point I was making here, Emily, is that when you say I was hurt by something, that doesn't really mean much to me. I'm sorry if I come across as heartless because of that. You know? Shit stirring. In short, those who engage in disruptive behaviour, such as Tony, the convicted arsonist Harris, does, to get attention and credibility, may achieve short-term gains, but ultimately damage their own long-term reputation and harm the community as a whole. It's important to recognise the value of respect and positivity and collaboration in building strong and healthy communities, both online and offline. So there's loads of good advice being put out here. And let's all remember King Arthur's code of conduct. Honour those you love. Refrain from wanton offence. And speak the truth at all times. Not nice, is it, Emily? No. Are you being mean again? Now, Brian, when are you going to come on? Hey? Come on, Brian. Be a good boy. Come on and tell us why you lied about sleeping with Kaylee. You know, we're not going to interrogate you or anything. I may have got the wrong end of the stick. So, you know. So please do, Brian. It would be lovely if you could, mate. Please. Go on, Brian. Do us a favour. Come on. And tell us about this Kaylee stuff. And then what, were you implying that you've done the same with Bleeding Heart? Oh, Bleeding Heart, I've said your name. But Bleeding Heart will be busy somewhere else, mate. We've got BHTV on, lad. And we've got Exposure TV on. Oh, mate. Guess what you're missing watching Matt Taylor TV? You're missing Brian Harvey. I know. The thing is, Katie, that's what Brian came out with. Yeah. And I heard it. I think the mouse done something. Aww. So basically, Brian went on a live and said he slept with how sick is that? Why did you say that? You shagged your lady. You shagged. Is that what you do? Oh, that's vile, mate. Why did you say that? That's why. Oh, it's made me sick. It's made me sick. Harry, what have you done, Harry? Why do you say stuff like this? Why do you come in and talk about your girlfriend in such a derogatory term as saying you shagged? Look, I don't... Oh, I'm sorry, everyone. I have to give Tony, the convicted arsonist, Harris, a warning. That's not gentlemanly conduct. And I make a big deal about insisting gentlemanly conduct in my chat. And saying that you shagged a lady. Well, if she's a lady, you don't say you shagged her. You do not share your sex life. A gentleman does not share his sex life. Right? That is just sick. I don't know how... Is it just me, or is that just revolting? That is so no, honestly, you've turned my stomach. You've turned my stomach. You've turned my stomach. That is not gentlemanly conduct. You do not share your sex life with people. Shaggy, yeah, we'll call you Shaggy from now on. Isn't it, eh? Hey, Katie? We'll call Tony, the convicted arsonist Harris, Shaggy from now on. Fuck me. Tony shagged Emily. Hope her violent ex doesn't find out. And he's shagging her out in the fucking... Where's he shagging her? Out under the stars. In the public parks. Holy fuck, he's only shagging her in the public parks. What if somebody's walking past? Fucking Chris Brindle in the bushes having a wank over fucking Tony and Emily having a shag. They're so... Tony, mate, you do not fucking share your love life with the public. Tony, you do not fucking share your love life with the public. You do not share private details like you fucking have public sex in parks. Do you know you got perverts like Chris Brindle having a wank in the bushes? Fuck me. Fuck me. I am shocked, and I'm not easily shocked, mate. I'm not easily shocked. Duskade says, you're right, mate. Treating a woman like a sexual object is a disgusting trait for a man to have. I certainly do not shag my magical imaginary girlfriend. I make love to my magical imaginary girlfriend. We have a union. We have a union of body, spirit, and mind. I would certainly never go out on a public domain. Well, I'm sorry, Emily, but here's your fucking boyfriend, the fucking creep he is, telling us that he's having fucking sex with you in the public parks. Right? What's this? So is there somebody else there, Emily? Because here we got your boyfriend fucking sharing intimate details, like the fact that he shagged you in the park. Because he's a romantic. Mate, you aren't wanted here. You aren't wanted. Shocking. Has Emily removed that comment? Yeah, I know, Emily. Your boyfriend is embarrassing you. Your boyfriend is... I know. What the actual fuck, Emily? I think you better ring in, love. I think we need to have a fucking chat about your boyfriend, love. Because that is not gentlemanly conduct, Emily. Emily, that is not gentlemanly conduct. Big shout out to Amy Louise. New name in the chat. Shout out to Amy. Amy, Feel free. Call in. I'd love to talk to someone new. To everyone, don't be shy. Jump on in and say hi. Be brave. And take the plunge onto Matt Taylor TV. You know you want to. Naughty fornicators. I tell you, I am fucking shocked. Quite frankly. I honestly, Emily, I feel so embarrassed for you. I mean that sincerely. I am so embarrassed for you, Emily. Having that man come in here sharing those details like you have sex in parks. Mate, we don't want to know that. I don't know about talking about other people. Well, actually, I think I can pretty much speak on other people's behalf here because we are all adults. We're all mature adults. And quite frankly, we don't really approve of that kind of conversation in our chat. I know we're all consenting adults, but talking about your sex life, maybe you can keep that to your own chat rooms. You know what I mean? There's lots of swinging chat rooms you can go to. I know there's lots of kind of adult platforms. You know, share that information with people of your own ilk. But I really don't think it's a good idea to come on to Matt Taylor TV and start sharing, you know, your what happens in your sex life. Oh, thanks, Mandy. I really do appreciate it. I want to do a big shout out. I think it's time for the shout out to people. So, big shout out to Mandy in the house. Mandy, thank you, mate. Really appreciate all the kind stuff. Shout out to Katie. We love a bit of Katie. Shout out to Captain Justice. Captain Justice was on earlier on. So thanks, Justin, for coming on. Whistleblower snitch. Listen, before any further ado, shout out to today's sponsor, Brian PC. This wouldn't be possible without Brian. Duskade is in the house. Yeah, contact me privately, Dusk, and we'll put stuff to bed, right? And then, of course, late saving the last to the best. I want to have a big shout out to Loyal Lenny, #1 statist. Yes, we have Tony and Emily in the house. The new Brian and Nikki Lee. Shout out to Simon Lord. It's a call out, actually. Call out to Simon Lord. Mate, you're calling me a see you next Tuesday. I suggest you come in. Let's have a chat. Yes, look, going right back to the chat here. Man, what Mandy says. Sick of Tony posting your sex life all over YouTube. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Tony, the thing is, do you know when I say you're not a man, it's because of things like this. Because of things like that. Because Tony, just because you've done that, Tony. That's the reason why I say you're not a man. Because I'm with Marie, it makes me cringe. Oh, thank you, Dusk. Yeah, we'll put it to bed. Thank you ever so much. What's all this, Emily? How weird. You're getting off on it. Nah, not really, Emily. Nah. No. Not at all. Reject that completely. Reject it completely. What the thing is, Emily, it's your boyfriend's coming in and saying this rubbish. Okay? What's Brian saying here? Dusk, stop sending me private messages. I'm not interested, for fuck's sake. Please, yes, please. How embarrassing. Boasting about, yes. Strange. I've been here long enough. Give me a mod, brother. Ooh, you ring in first. Ring in, have a chat, and I'll give you a mod. Okay, ring in, have a chat, and I'll give you the mod, okay? Because quite frankly, the only person who's likely to be having a mod, well, I shan't say, listen, what I'm going to do, everyone, I'm just going to make myself another drink. Be back in a sec. What's that about Danny Bones? Amy, don't believe anything Danny Bones says about you, says about me, says about anyone. I'm going to make myself a coffee. Hey, listen up, Emily. I understand, you know, you've got to stick up for your BF and all that kind of jazz. But don't blame us for your boyfriend coming in here on a public platform and spreading details, intimate details about your sex life, right? That isn't gentlemanly conduct. Don't blame us. Take a look at yourself, love. It's worrying. My advice is to get rid. I mean, do you have any idea what could have been in the bushes? Hey? Any idea? Tell me honestly, was there a smell of pot noodle? Was there a smell of pot noodle in the air? So you can bet a bottom dollar there was someone wanking in that very fucking bush. Having sex in public parks late at night with fucking wankers in the bushes having a wank while eating a pot noodle, saying, Fenwick, get off Fenwick. It's not normal. Not normal, darling. Not normal. Anyway, didn't mean to call you darling. Bit of a derogatory term, isn't it, eh? Tony's all gone quiet. It's embarrassing, mate. That's why. Fucking embarrassing. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Brenda was there. God. Shocking. Right, everyone. Who's next? Where's Brian? Brian, if you want to be a mod, come on. Tell us why. What do you mean the police? What do you mean the police have told you not to talk about it? So why? What, has this gone to the cops already? Oh, he's gone to get you some booze, has he? Has he gone to get you a litre of vodka? Oh, is that a bit much? I shouldn't have said that. 11 grams of sugar and a chocolate milkadoo, mate. Yeah. No, I mean, it's... Yeah, whatever, mate. Either way, I'm in total agreement with Marie Marlin. Sorry, Mandy, I meant Mandy. Oh, me, come in. Hang on. What do you mean? Okay. Right, where are we, everyone? Let's regroup and understand what's going on. Oh, healthy discussion. Look, actually, I don't want to show anything on the screen. Yeah, that's going to stay like that. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Matt, I told you it's with the police now. So why did it so? So obviously, Kaylee heard your claim and she's rung the police. Fuck. Kaylee's rung the police on you. Ta-da! Everyone, guess what? Kaylee's rung the police on Brian Hurl. Breaking news, you heard it here first. Oh, Brian, why do you say it? Because I know you were somewhere earlier on, weren't you, talking about it? I know you've spoken about it. Oh, mate, I feel for you. That's what happens when you go around making lies, isn't it? Oh, you nub sucker. I think I wrote something about this today, actually. Only yourself to blame. You've only got yourself to blame. Concept of only having yourself to blame is often associated with personal responsibility and accountability. It means that an individual is responsible for the consequences of their actions, whether positive or negative, and that they cannot blame others for their own mistakes or failures. While this concept can be challenging, anyway, I can't talk too loud because I may wake people up. Anyway, you can read it yourself. May wake people up. Oh, Brian, what have you got yourself into, you nutter? Mate, you're a nutter. So, Kaylee, what's the chances of Kaylee watching this? 0, no doubt, isn't it? 300 people watching Brian. Oh, look, it's not much between Exposure TV and BHTV. Exposure TV are on 289, while BHTV has got 300. It's all out there tonight. Have you ever noticed Tony is obsessed with sex? I think it's because he doesn't get any. Wow. Listen. This is really revealing. I need to put this up. What Mandy says. Now, Mandy's touching on something really important here. Okay. Because you notice, whatever people talk about is what kind of like they haven't got, if you know what I mean. In the same way I talk about money comes to me in abundance. Well, funny enough, money does come to me in abundance. In the same way priests talk about morality. They're the one group of people who haven't got morality. The police will talk about integrity. They're the one group of people who haven't got integrity. In the same way, Munker talks about sex. It's because he doesn't get any sex. So yeah, I'm with you on there, Marie. Have you noticed Tony's obsessed with sex? I think it's because he doesn't get any. Yes. Oh, that's a shocking thing to say. Mandy, I think you're spot on. Yeah, I'd be upset, Emily. Emily, I'll be upset. The conversation's real. Look, I cannot be having. Oh, there's some cutting edge conversation. Thank you to everyone brave enough to jump on in and say hi. It's brilliant. I mean, listen, Emily, don't let him push you across a line. Don't, for goodness sake, do a sex video with Harry. Do not do a sex video with Harry. I beg of you. Do not. And if he pushes it on you, I say go to a family member or a friend, someone you can trust. Okay? But don't do anything. Don't let him push you into anything. You know what I mean? Katie says, I'm in a giggle mood. No offense. PHTV is a ridiculous parody channel, says Lenny. Or scathing criticism. Brian PC in the house. Shout out to our show sponsor. I'm just me viewing the troll echo chamber. BHTV is a pity me channel. Wow, interesting. Interesting one there from Duskades. BHTV is a pity me channel. That's a new concept. It's a pity me channel. Who else does pity me channels? Could it be argued that Matt Taylor TV is a pity me channel? Maybe. I think Velvet Eyes is a pity me channel. Yeah. Oh, poor Harry. Harry, you've really kind of like let yourself down again, haven't you? And I'm with you, Mandy. I'm with you. I don't think Tony has ever had sex. That's just my personal opinion. I think whatever you're doing at night in the public parks isn't actually penetrative sex. You know what I mean? I don't know what you are doing. All I do say is don't video it, for goodness sake. Whatever you are doing in those public parks, do not video it. Do not video it. Do not let him video it, Emily. Right? Do not. Yes, we're still talking about it because it's shocking. He's just come in and shared an intimate detail about your sex life in the public domain. The whole audience are shocked and horrified and sickened by his ungentlemanly behaviour. I have strict rules. There's a reason why Matt Taylor TV is a safe space. Because I insist on gentlemanly conduct. And a gentleman does not talk about his sex life. Mind you, Amy Louise is saying, I had sex in an alley next to a train station. Thank you for sharing that with us, Amy. Can you see the difference, everyone? In a mature setting, when in a group of mature adults, we can share examples of our sex life. And Amy has just done that by saying she had sex in an alley next to a train station. That's Amy sharing that of her own accord. It would have been fine if Emily came out and said, I was shagging Harry in the park. Oh, he's so romantic. I had a shag with Harry in the park under the stars. That would have been fine if it came from Emily. But it's come from Harry. And that's what makes it unacceptable. Right, what are you bringing up, Harry? What are you bringing up? There's Lenny taking a dig. Yeah, okay, Lenny. Fair enough, mate. Just because we haven't seen your ugly mug, mate. Fucking hell. Just because we ain't seen your ugly mug, Lenny. I bet you got a right ugly mug yourself, ain't you? Yeah, I bet you have. Okay, yeah, you do take the piss out of that a bit much. Here we go. Here we go. Harry's in the house. What's Harry say? What's Harry say? No, Harry, the thing is, you've come onto my platform and sharing intimate details about your sex life. That is not gentlemanly conduct. I would not recommend that to my son or daughter, to have sex in public places. Dogging, yes, Lenny's right. So you've just told us. Okay, fuck off, Lenny. Thank you very much. Can you stop pissing on my parade, mate? You always do this to me, Lenny. You always fucking have a little dig and make out, you know. Oh, Amy says delete that, please. No, don't delete anything. Don't delete anything, Amy. Oh. She's having it on, Lenny. Amy. Okay, this is interesting. What happened just between Amy and Brian there? Amy said we had sex with Brian in the toilets. Brian got a bit butthurt and said, oh, can you remove it? But yet, Brian, you're the one who's just said you had sex with Kaylee. So what the fuck's going on, mate? You know? What the fuck's going on, mate? What you on about, mate? Matt, a lovely Father's Day mug. That's nice, yes. Nah, don't delete anything, mate. Lenny says, Matt, I'm no dogging expert, but I know George Michael was a dogger. If that's correct term. Yeah, well, apparently so. So, and wasn't one of the Mitchell brothers, was it Grant Mitchell? I've forgotten the actor's name. He was caught doing some dogging, wasn't he? Amy, stop it. You've already upsetting him. Don't know who you are. Come on and ring in. Right? Ring in. Tony has embarrassed Emily tonight. Dreadfully. Humiliated her. It's not nice. So ungentlemanly. He actually got a warning. Got a warning tonight. Yeah. He's basically revealed to the world that he and Emily go dogging. You know, you've got people watching them having sex from the bushes in the public park. That is the definition of dogging. Amy says, it's late. I will tomorrow. Gosh. And then, yes, Mandy says, yes, Matt, Tony is totally grooming Emily, possibly even drugging. Shit. Fucking crazy stuff being said in the chat room. But Mandy, in all honesty, hand on heart, 100% transparent, I agree with you 100%. I fucking agree with you 100%, bud. Mate, I'm not kidding about. The guy gives off vibes, like scary vibes. And he's making out he's fucking good looking. Don't make me laugh. If he's good looking, he'll fucking show himself. If Emily was good looking, she'll show herself. There's a fucking reason ugly people don't show themselves. It's because they're ugly. I bet you Lenny's an ugly fucking cunt as well. No offence calling you. See you next Tuesday, Lenny. I only done it for comedic effect, you know. No doubt fucking Tony will be going, yeah, Lenny, remember when he called you? See you next Tuesday. Dogging is illegal, yeah. So now, just by that one comment, Lenny's reminding us all, by that one comment, Harry's told us that not only are they doggers, they're criminal doggers. No, mate, no. No, that's the definition of dogging. Having sex in public spaces while other people watch. I mean, I'm sure all of us are shocked. Well, we are. Because we're all here, right now. We share common values. And knowing that we share those common values, I'm confident in saying, on behalf of all of us, that Tony's conduct tonight is nothing more than absolutely rock bottom disgusting. It's vile, ungentlemanly, and he deserves to be struck off every fucking YouTube channel on the internet. That's how fucking serious it is, everyone. And I'm doing my best Roy Kent impression, because we all love a bit of Ted Lasso. If you haven't been watching Ted Lasso on Apple TV, you don't know what you're missing. So, shout out to Adam Smith. We've got a new name. So, Adam Smith, new name in the chat. Well done, sir. Now, go that little bit extra and ring in. Yeah, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. Adam Smith, well done for taking the plunge. That's shown me you're brave. Now, are you brave enough to join King Arthur's army? Are you the best of the best to become a knight around his round table? Let's find out. The link is out there. If you're brave, if you've got what it takes to be a knight of the round table, Adam Smith, you will ring in within the next 10 seconds and show us what you're made of. Over to Mandy. He's never had sex. It's obvious. And it's fucking obvious, isn't it? I am with Mandy 100%. Whatever he's doing, under the stars, in the park, it ain't fucking fornication, mate. Or should I say, there's nothing penetrative going on. You know what I mean? And what if I don't laugh out loud? Nothing happens, Adam. It's just that we miss an opportunity, bud. We miss an opportunity to connect and give the audience something to talk about. So nothing will happen, blood. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're under no obligation, sir. You're under no obligation, sir. No obligation, sir. No. Is it time for a disclaimer? Let's get the disclaimer out of the way. This is just for Adam Smith. I'm not responsible, nor liable, nor agree or disagree with what is being said by anyone on Matt Taylor TV. The sole intention of this channel is to have fun and enjoy a YouTube. Connect, says Adam. Yes, connect. Lenny says, Matt, what do you make of the theory the Essex boys faked their own death and moved to Israel to live with Lord Lucan? I'll pass on that, Len, mate. Pass on that, son. Amy says, Matt, was you in the park? We've been on about the park for an hour. No, that's Chris, Amy. That's Chris. Chris Brindle. You know, Grobnob. You must have heard of Grobnob. Hey? When we talk about in the park and the Preston Park and the pot noodles and all that jazz, we're talking about Chris Brindle. And don't you dare tell me you haven't heard of Chris Brindle. Because everybody's heard. Look. Harry, I don't give a flying fuck if you were cloned. Matt, scroll back to that comment from the clone me and check the... Oh, right. Hey. Hang up, everyone. No. Don't tell him to shut up. Harry is saying it was a clone. Harry is saying it's a clone, everyone. Harry is saying it's a clone. Right. So you reckon it's a clone, Harry, eh? You reckon it's a clone? Let's see if we can go back. No, I don't think I can at the moment. That's fair dues, everyone. I cannot verify at the moment, Harry. I cannot verify at the moment. But we have to be aware, everyone. Harry is denying he made that comment. This is significant, everyone. This is significant. Harry is denying he made that comment. He's saying it's a clone. I've got no way of verifying that at the moment. So, there you go. I'll leave that over. It's okay. I mean, I'll leave that over to the audience. But for fairness, we do know that accounts are cloned. So in all fairness to Tony, I'm willing to retract everything I've said about him tonight if it transpires that he did not write that comment. Okay, everyone? I want to make that clear. You have entered the nut ward, yes. Yes, Adam, you have. In the words of the late Freddy Krueger, welcome to this crazy corner of YouTube. So we've got, I'm not speaking on anybody else's behalf now. I am just open to the suggestion that Tony, the convicted arsonist Harris, did not, I repeat, did not write that comment about shagging Emily in the park. Okay, yeah, I agree with Amy. Poor Harry. Yeah. Poor you, mate. That's not nice what you went through now. But I'm glad you had the chance to get your message heard. So it wouldn't have been nice if we closed the stream down without hearing from you. Okay. So we should all put out there now. So Lenny says, what are your views on Keir Starmer? Yeah, arse-licking waste of space. I thought the way he conducted himself under the leadership of Jeremy Corbyn was disgusting. He's a fucking... Oh, he's got his nose in the trough. I will not be voting Labour under Keir Starmer. Was that, do you miss VCRs? No, I don't. I do miss records. Something Paris said last night. He says, in 50 years' time, you can still put a record on and listen to it. You can't say that about a CD, could you? You know what I mean? Matt, you have integrity. Oh, there we go. But changing his tune. No, well, hang on a sec. Here's we got Harry saying I've got integrity. Now I'm thinking, bloody, is that a clone one? Of course I've got integrity. I was an ex-Royal Military policeman. You have to be aware that there's two sides to the story. And that's the point I want to make. When I'm free to tell my side of the story, you lot are going to be fucking blown away with the truth. The truth's going to blow you away. And I'm going to be fucking in Happy Street, mate. Out somewhere hot with my magical imaginary girlfriend. Or maybe in the south of Wales. Starting up a King Arthur tourist. Or maybe back in Brighton. I've got loads of options anyway. That's the point I want to make. Loads of options. Well, now what I'll have to do, Mandy, is tomorrow try and play back that and then just hit the 3 dots by his channel and go to his channel. So tomorrow I'll be able to verify whether it was Harry or not. But until I can verify, Harry has come back and said, no, it wasn't me. We have to be aware of that, everyone. Yes, indeed, Matt. It is me. Check my account. Well, it was you who said it, or it was you who are doing it now? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, fucking hell. You just hate it. Hang on. Right. So 3 stars. We can go to channel. So we can verify. Yeah. The person who... Harry, who just said, yes, indeed, Matt, it is me. Check my channel. Check my account. I can verify it is Harry. So what I'll need to do tomorrow is go back through. Oh, we got someone in the chat. Lovely jubbly. Welcome, Brian. Good to have you in, Brian.
Good evening.
Yeah, good to hear from
morning.
you. Yes, it's late. 1:07.
Yeah, I'm in bed. So,
Well, thanks for calling in.
Yeah, I just thought I'd pop in and say hello because I've not said hello to anyone yet. Tony, I don't know what you're talking about, mate. Honestly.
Well, Tony's claiming it wasn't him who said that comment about shagging under the stars.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, okay.
That's not my concern.
Well, of course, I know you got some stuff to say to Tony, so I'll let you say what you want to say to Tony.
Tony, I help people who are, let's say, they're not well off, and I help provide computers for them. I do not work for a charity. It's me that does it. So if you could stop telling lies, that would make you look better. That's all I've got to say, Tony.
Okay. It's very cool, calm, and collected, considering the nasty stuff he said about you. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to shit stir anymore between you and him. You've said your piece.
No, I'm not interested in shit stirring with anyone.
Yeah.
I just wanted to put that out there. And
I mean, are you interested in what he has to say in reply, or are you just happy to say your thing and move on?
I just wanted to say my thing because I'm going to bed shortly. So.
Well,
yeah, I've got no beef. I've not got any beef with anyone, so I've no idea why people are saying all this stuff. It's just like a big troll echo chamber, and it's pretty pathetic.
Well,
some of it's funny. I'll give you that, right? Because there are some real characters, and I can respect that kind of humor, but some of it is just disgusting. Yeah.
I mean, I agree. Listen, Harry, you saying not interested in Brian. I don't care, Brian. Well, obviously you do, Harry, because you're bad-mouthing Brian in chat.
Well, it's really just like, don't weaponize me against Matt to Paris when I've never done anything wrong to anyone.
Right.
I don't have a criminal record. I'm not a bad person. I don't go around harming or talking about people and try and make them out in a bad light and stuff. That's all I'm saying. I don't have any beef against you. I think you've just listened to someone who's maybe said something and got it wrong because they're guessing. Nothing against you, Harry. Obviously, I'm not. Or I'd have a record for it. I mean, you've said a few silly things, so it's rather disturbing that that you keep going round on this subject, and yet you've not nailed it yet. Nothing against you, Harry. I mean, I was doing the same thing years ago when I was your age as well. So trying to nail people like that. So I get it.
Look, Harry, I think you just got to grow up a bit, mate, because I take it back. I mean, he's saying now it wasn't him, and I may have got it wrong. So I'm a bit
Yeah, I
confused.
mean,
We're all tired
that's,
anyway. We've done 3
yeah,
hours and it's
yeah.
11
There's no,
minutes past 1.
you're not going to get drama out of me because I've seen it all before.
Yeah.
Too
Yeah,
long.
well,
Okay.
Harry, let's just don't talk about what Brian has done for other people. If Brian wants to talk about his generosity, he'll talk about it. I always
will
give
do an
Brian a
exclusive.
shout out anyway, so I'm not going to stop doing
I
that.
will do an exclusive on your channel, as I said, and maybe then people will understand more.
Okay,
And yeah,
cool.
trolls will say stuff about it, and they will dig into it. I expect that, but it's pretty horrific.
Okay.
And yeah, I was a victim of abuse.
Right.
So yeah, I've got every reason to call someone out when they start calling someone else that, Tony,
Okay.
who was a victim of abuse, who then told the right people, and then that person is no longer alive. So I'm a survivor, not a victim of abuse. You understand? You got that clear?
We'll make sure it's clear to everyone. And thanks ever so much for sharing it with me, Brian, because it's the right place to share it. And
Well,
because we're all friends now. Remember,
it's not the right it's not the right place to share it, but I think
but surely it's right to share it with friends, and I do feel as if we are all friends now.
yeah. I mean, I get that people think that I did something and Matt's done something.
Yeah.
But that wasn't why I gave Matt a PC. I gave Matt a PC because he had more than some pathetic disk or computer that had something on it. Yeah. That's why I gave him it. It's not because I was trying to promote something or do something. That's ridiculous. That's an asinine claim from nowhere. And Matt has no convictions for paedophilia.
Thank you very much. Or any sexual crimes. Thank you very much.
I mean, anyone who's involved with Matt can go to the police and say, look, I'm in a relationship with this guy. They can go and ask, is this guy a threat? You know, and obviously, you know, they will check up and say, look, the guy is a threat or the guy's not a threat. Simple as that. Right? And this will all be over with. Right? I'm sure Matt would probably even go with you to the police station and say, look, is there anything on my sexual on my record against children or women in that nature? And they'll look on the computer and say, yeah or no. Simple as that. And
I'll even like to add violence on that, because people are making out that I'm a violent person. Got no criminal or violent past. You know, look, Brian, on that note,
I'm not, listen, but also I'd just like to say, I don't support that sort of behaviour. And if it was the case that Matt is like that, then fuck Matt. And I'm sure it would be the same with me, with anyone here, anyone listening here right now. But the echo chamber's funny to a point, right?
Hey, look, I really appreciate you saying what you've said, Brian, because it needs to be said, and
I've been dealing with people just like this for years. So you don't get a rise out of me. You just show yourselves for what you are and how you think.
I'd love to come on. So has Amy Louise got her own channel, has she? I'd love to come on with you, Amy, and have a chat. Matt, I heard you once warned off the Essex boys. You're dead. They're dead now, just saying. Oh, talk about gangsters, right? I went in to the bevy, my local, and then I won't tell you what was happening in the toilets, but I realised that there was gangsters in the premises. And so I had a chat with one. He goes, yeah, we're down from southeast London. I went, oh, cool. I said, yeah, I know some gangsters around here. And I named the gangster family. I'm not going to name it out here now because it's fucking real shit, you know. But anyway, so I said, yeah. I said, yeah, the so-and-so brothers live down the end of the road from me. And then one of this guy went, who I knew was the gangster, not from southeast London, but the other one. He goes, "What do you know about him?" I went, "Well, I just know he's a gangster." And he goes, "That's my dad." I thought, "Oh fuck," you know what I mean? I only go and talk about, and anyway, I'm not gonna say any more.
Yeah, I mean, these things
Seriously,
happen.
mate.
People get concerned, and rightly so, when people
You
throw
shouldn't
around
have used my
accusations.
name, Matt.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, I don't mind. I'm talking about Brian Hurl now. Look,
Yeah, well, I've never actually watched Brian Hurl. I've nothing really to do with the guy, or most of the people, or the videos that you're talking about. I've watched some of it just for reference and research purposes, but I don't like follow these people. So, you know,
well, the
I'm
thing
not
is,
really, I'm not being sucked into
yeah.
this echo chamber of nonsense
I mean,
and
Kaylee is a
strange
friend of
behavior.
mine, so I'm always interested in what happens with Kaylee.
Mm.
And so Brian Hurl saying that he slept with Kaylee did make Guerrilla Democracy news. So look, and hey, Brian,
Yeah.
you know,
I think
doesn't matter.
just with what's going on in the world, that people should be spreading a bit more love, you know, and a bit more kindness
Absolutely, yeah.
because of what is actually going on in the world. And yet there is a few circles of people around YouTube are just spreading so much hate. It's disgusting. I mean, if we were all to go to war, for instance, I mean, these people would just crumble, and
Oh
that's the
God,
sad
yeah.
part. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
it's people like
Yeah, I
Matt that
know.
just keep you together. And
Yeah. Well, and you, mate. I'd rather be shoulder to shoulder with you than bloody
every
Harry.
other
That's for sure.
serving individual. So yeah, I mean, it's that's the reality of it, and it's not just that. There's a lot of people try to escape from that, but and behave and get frustrated and nervous energy, and it causes a lot of this behavior. It comes out in a lot of people. Yeah, and this is how
Well,
it comes out, like this. So
it does, but I think we've done a really good thing today, having a big discussion like this and getting it out. Obviously, it got sabotaged. I mean, that's the big story. Someone set up poor Harry.
that's it.
But anyway,
And I feel bad for Emily for a while there when I saw that.
yeah,
That's why I've come on. I'm sorry, that you thought that Emily got upset there because that's a woman has her dignity, and her pride,
that's
So
right. Look,
yeah,
and do you know, really, I think the big story is Harry and Emily were set up today by an agent provocateur. And I think we should all start thinking, who's just fucking set everyone up tonight? Because all of us are victims of a psyop. Do you know that? We've all got triggered.
yeah. I'm aware of who's doing what in places, and I'm watching certain things, and it's important that we know they know.
Right, okay. Sounds very in-depth.
Well, I
But I
know
think
you know,
things are
and they
changing now
know that we
because,
know.
yeah,
And, yeah.
there are hidden forces at play now.
Well, that's always been the case because there's always snakes in the grass, So you'll always get
But
that.
who was it pretending to sabotage Harry and Emily by saying that? Is it,
I've no idea. You'll
yeah,
always get this going on, don't you? I mean, it's just that gossiping kind of nature of certain individuals who lead a different kind of life, don't they? I mean, I wish it was true sometimes, some of the things that these people say, because it's so hilarious. But,
yeah.
I do enjoy the comedy side of it, but some of it is just way out of line. It's just, why would you even say that? It's disgusting. And, when you say something about, if you impersonate someone and say that they are, and they've done this, I mean, that's just sick. I mean, there's something wrong with your mind.
Yeah.
You need to reevaluate your life if you're doing this to people.
But you see that they've been the
Because you
scourge
will get
of
caught out.
YouTube for years now.
Well, yeah, this is something that I've spoke about before, Matt, on your channel, just briefly before I go, is that, people are watching and stuff, and you can get in serious trouble. You're grassing yourself up, basically. And that's the sad part, because, a lot of these people have got so much potential, to do better things with those talents.
Yeah. Oh, you just reminded me something, Brian. I just want to ask Harry before I go. Was it you, Harry, who doxed my address, or was that the clone Harry? Just out of interest, Harry. just let me know, Harry. Thank you, Harry. So, talking about Paddy's, that's Katie. We haven't heard from Paddy for a long time. I hope he's okay. Have you heard from Paddy, Brian?
Not directly, no. I mean,
Right, yeah, okay.
I don't really.
Have you
like
heard
I
him
said,
indirectly? Have you
uh,
seen him on any panels or chat rooms?
No,
Right.
I don't. I mean, I don't sit and
Yeah.
watch all these things. Like I said, all the time. It's not. Doesn't consume
Well,
my life
I do.
at
I'm
all.
not so much. I cover everything, but I'm
Just a
always
small
keep my eye out. But I
percentage of
haven't
it.
seen him for a long time.
Like if I'm up fixing a computer or something,
Yeah.
I'll maybe have something running in the background, but I can soon get bored with it and flick it over to something else. You know.
Well, I'm a big fan of BitChute. I find I'm listening more to BitChute documentaries than I do listen to YouTube.
Yeah, there's a lot more freedom on
Yeah.
other networks if you want to like delve right into stuff. There's always that, and a lot of people I've noticed on YouTube are moving over to that. So there is more freedom of speech on some of those networks. You know, so that is maybe a more open place to speak about stuff, or maybe something you can think about in the future, Matt. So you could maybe, or other people could air things that they could say on those platforms rather than, you know, this one. So yeah, but anyway, I'm going to head off to bed soon.
Okay,
And
thanks ever so much,
I
Brian.
hope you all have a good night, right?
Yeah.
And
God bless.
you know, chill. I mean, I know things are tough for some people, and if it's not tough for you, that's great. But some people are having a really tough time, and we see it all over. So just remember, you know, if you've not got a family, you know, try and make some friends. You know,
Yeah.
so,
Good advice
look
as
after
always.
yourself. And yeah, Tony, I'm not always nice.
Okay. Oh,
I'm not always nice, Tony.
Oh God.
You're right. I'm not always a nice person.
Well, there you go, everyone. I hope we don't have nightmares tonight.
Yeah, that's not a threat either, Tony.
Look, Tony, was it you who doxed me, or was that a clone as well? I just need to know, and then we'll shut off. So thanks, Brian.
You take care, folks.
Yeah, I'd like you to say goodnight to the audience. That's a good night from Brian, I'm sure.
Good night.
Good night, Brian.
Good night.
Right, and that's Brian gone. So listen, I'm ready to wrap up. We're doing 3 hours, 10 minutes. Harry, before we wrap up, can I have a quick confirmation? Was it you who doxed me, or was that a fake one as well? I'm open to the suggestion. Thank you ever so much. Right, we have a confirmation. Thank you. We have a confirmation. Harry says the address was him. I was trying to solve. Hey, everyone, look. It's been lovely. For Brian, thanks to everyone in the chat. Thanks for all the new names. Great to see new names. We'll do it again soon, okay? We'll do it again soon. We'll do a minute outro and then we'll shut off. Love it. It's been great. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for joining me tonight. It's been really cool. Let's do it again soon. Until the next time. Remember, King Arthur loves you. And I love you too. Sweet dreams, everyone. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Katie, Mandy, and Justin. Shout out to all of you. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Till the next time. Sleep well.